Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Stooge Experience, the show where our takes are reckless, our parlays are hopeless, and God damn it, let's face it, your paycheck's right on a backup quarterback you don't even know, unless his name is Jacoby Brissett. For those who are drowning their sorrows in fantasy football, just know I'm also another one. I'll be bummed out today, so that'll be my name. And then
Sure.
my associate's probably going to be pissed off about something. I think there was some D1 talent that he needed to discuss with us this week that he
Yeah, I
stumbled
mean,
across.
whenever you have to get together and not necessarily be in front of the board of directors, but they might as well be because
Yeah, yeah.
I don't have a job if
The Shark Tank, as it were.
parents aren't sending their kids to the program, obviously. So
Sure.
got to yap, got to field the questions. Um, my job tends to end up being fielding questions that um somehow there were a few different steps and
Hmm.
people skipped in that question process before it got to me.
Okay.
It's like going straight to the CEO to ask about like, hey, where do we keep the buckets? Like that
See.
ain't like that is not my question. Why are you asking me
Yeah.
if if this person can make it to CIF instead of
Yeah.
ask the coach. He's gonna know if she's
Yeah.
got what it takes. I don't know what every single like little niche metric of every single sport. I'm supposed to know a lot, but I don't know, man.
So
Ask the
are you
coach.
supposed
And
to
then I
be like
find out the coach is this person's like private club coach too. I'm like, you haven't had this discussion with coach about like what her ceiling is in this game? I was really mind blown. I'm like, wait a second, why am I I'm
so
like, hey, it sounds like you should ask him. That's what
yeah,
it
so
sounds
you're
like.
you're asked to be like Mr. Miyagi, like
Yeah.
just kind of telepathically. Yeah, I have
Yeah.
champ. Next question.
Yeah, like I'm supposed to know every CIF at large standard at large mark off the top of my head, which like I'm like I can get that info
Sure.
in like
PDF it.
by tomorrow and send it to you, but like the person who will know the answers and who you need to be in constant communication about that is the coach of the team because they are going to know every single time.
That sounds
So
about right. They
I
they
was like, "All right, man, I'll yap with you a little bit. Sounds good to me."
sure. So we just kind of riff raff D1 for
Yeah,
D1, kind of just to meet
pretty
the
much.
talent. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm trying to wonder, like from their perspective. Let's say I am Stooge parent and I ask you, hey, where are the buckets? Am I really basing if you know your job based on if you know where the buckets are? I don't think so.
No.
I
I
hope
I
not,
I'd hope not. I'd hope not,
because
but gee, I get some interesting. Sometimes, like, I get requests as if I'm like the damn laundry boy, or if I'm just the guy. Like, hey, can you go open this door? Hey, do we have tablecloths? Hey, do we? Can you turn the ice machine on? And I'm like,
right,
oh,
important shit.
I'm like,
Real.
there should have been steps in place to then
Yeah.
get to that. Then it needs to be me. Like, literally, it should go through every single person.
Right.
And then
Round robin.
if the person that does know where the ice machine is does not have the ability to get inside because it happens to be locked or it happens to be, then it's like, hey, is there
Got it.
someone with a key? Who would have a key? Maybe Mr. Shinika's key. Let's
Sure.
ask him. But not like, hey, do we have an ice machine? Yeah, man, but I ain't like what am I filling up your drinks? Like I
Yeah.
got shit going on, man. I ain't got time for all that.
Yeah. I mean that's just. I mean that's we're not utilizing.
Yeah.
But could that also be because of the age difference? They don't see a 50-year-old
I know.
students where they're
It
like,
could be.
hey, got to learn your time.
It could be.
That's kind of crazy though. I mean,
It could
so
be
are
at
we
some point.
talking like do we get asked questions like we're asked to know from dodgeball 88 rule subsection 5 paragraph 4 like
I mean, the one
there.
today, it almost felt like it. Like this lady wanted the specific, like, hey, her times from last year put her at this spot in the league. Will
Mhm.
she make it to CIF? Well, I don't know. I know the top three automatically make it. Her times would put her fourth or fifth. Generally, yes,
Right.
but the at-large standards change year to year. All those girls could have been seniors.
Sure.
All of them could have been sophomores. So then you're still
They
going to
get
get
better.
fourth. I don't know. You know who's gonna know?
Coach.
Coach. Coach gonna know. He's gonna know. Oh yeah, that also she's gone, or yeah, the times are a little faster, or hey, no, you'll probably end up being this fast. I don't know what you're doing in the day to day. You could be smoking crystal meth in between practice
Sure.
sessions. I got no idea what you're doing. Like,
Yeah.
it could be ruining your life for all I know.
Could be
I
eating
have no
chili in the
idea. So I could
cafeteria. You
be
don't
so
know.
I'm like, yeah, I mean, she probably should, but I don't know.
Yeah. That's an interesting. I mean,
Yeah.
just to try to field the question and like to know that you've got to have that professional manner to not want to like smack them in the mouth,
Yeah.
but also you want to kind of like you kind of want to show that perspective of
Yeah.
like I'm going to answer this, but at the same point, like what the hell are we talking? Like what are we talking
Yeah,
about
or
here?
at least give them an answer too. So
Yeah, or like
at
loop
least they
in
can do
like
something about it.
kind of throw the line out there for the coach to answer it. Throw the bobber out there, like
Yeah.
I believe Coach so and so would be able to kind of answer this a little more. He's probably finishing a beer out back, so he hears that. It's like, oh shit, I got to gum up and
Yeah.
figure this whole thing out. So that's interesting because you got this kind of different dynamic, whether it's the good moments when you're at the silent auction just chilling and hey, hit me and hit me
Yep.
again, and
Yep.
then you get the Stooges saying like, hey, you know, if the Earth stops moving, will our time get faster? And you're like, I don't think that.
I don't
I
yeah.
don't. I don't know.
Not sure.
Do you have a yellow flag in your pocket to where if people are talking too long, like you can kind of like, hey, we got to lay a game right here. This is you've been
I
yapping
don't.
for like 15.
I try and just hit them with the, "Hey, it was really nice talking to you."
Okay, do you do
And I
the
just
finger point too to kind of like
I go
solidify it?
handshake.
Oh, okay, so they're right
And
in
I
front
see
of
you.
you. It's not okay.
Yeah,
So
no, we're
you don't
here.
have like microphone kind of figure this thing out. We're
No,
in.
this one specifically was post everybody presented.
Okay,
So this was like caught me right at the end when I'm
your
getting
cleanup.
ready to head out.
Yeah, we got the
Yeah.
bases loaded. We just need you to kind of run
She
us over.
slithered right in there, and then it's one of those where you look up and you forget how long you were talking because I looked up and basically everyone was gone.
Oh, geez,
And
yeah,
I'm
one
like,
of those
"Oh
times where
man,
just
this was like," and she's like, just one more one more It's always one more. It's like, "Oh, this
yeah,
is the last sorry for all." It's always sorry for all the questions, but let me ask one. Let me ask another one.
yeah,
And then
and then you're
let me re-ask a question that I kind of already asked, but I just phrased it a different way. So now I really asked you the same question twice. I just
have
forgot about
you
it because we've been talking for so long.
have you had to break out the old, hey, you know what? Why don't you kind of write these up? Take some time, write these up, send them over to me, and I'll get back to you. Or
I
is
will
that
do
kind
that
of a
sometimes. Because the initial one was like, "Hey, I don't know off the top of my head, but I can find out and let you know." Like I can,
sure? Yeah,
and then I kind of ended it with, "Hey, if you have any other questions, please
feel
do
free to
not
hit us.
hesitate to email. Do not even hesitate."
Yeah,
You know,
don't call me though. Don't
yeah, I'd
do
be
that.
pissed
But
if you the ones where I always do the email thing is like whenever I know people wanna meet because they wanna complain
mm,
about something, I always, 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 every single time I get an email like that, I
yeah,
always say, "Hey, can you write up the
an agenda
points that we're
almost.
gonna cover just so
Yeah,
I can prepare?" And then most of the time when they're typing it out, they realize how stupid they sound,
okay.
and they're like, "You know what? This actually isn't
It's not a you
This
problem.
actually isn't that big of a deal. Hey, can you just like this is what's been going on?" And it ends up just being an email, and it's like, "All right, whatever, we'll be fine."
Perfect.
And it's not the end of the world when they actually hear it and they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna go in and like sit there and talk about this."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Dude, yeah, we got bigger fish to fry here. You don't need to do all that. Let me know what's going on." "Hey, nope, can't help you. Sorry, move on."
Especially when they have to consider too. If they come into your office, there will be a large Dr. Pepper and a jumbo Jersey Mike sub
Yeah,
sitting across during this
yeah,
conversation. So
exactly.
keep that in
And
mind.
my favorite thing to do is whenever it's like a it's always ends up being a playing time thing, like, "Hey, I feel like
Okay.
my daughter isn't blah blah blah," and I'm like, "Has your
Sure.
daughter spoken to the coach?"
Yeah.
And they always say, "No, she doesn't feel like the coach is very receptive." I'm like, "I can't help you with that.
That's fair.
You gotta go talk to the coach." Like, you
Yeah,
have
that's
to. I
life
don't.
lessons right
They
there.
are receptive. Like, you literally are just scared to talk to the coach because you know the coach is going to tell you something that you already know is true. That
That you
you've
don't
been
want to hear.
shit in the bed,
Yeah.
and that you're not going to play because you have a bad attitude, or maybe you just suck. So you're
Sure.
not. Sometimes I
Sure.
haven't got to do this yet, and I honestly don't mind doing it. But sometimes, like, we like to not even allow parents to talk about other kids. Like if
Okay.
it's about, so and so is playing and my kid is not. But
Sure.
one of these days I am going to sit there, mainly for a team sport, whenever a playing time thing comes up, and I'm literally going to be like, who should your daughter start over? You tell me right now. And I can't really answer that because I'm the AD because I don't always know what happens at practice. But I have no problem if a coach wants to be like, well, who is your kid going to start over? I'm being so serious.
Yeah.
The 4-star, like who's your kid playing over? Are we being serious right now?
Yeah.
You put your kid in there and they can't catch.
Probably
Why would
can't
they
play
play?
wide receiver.
Why would they play over someone who can at least catch a ball for me? And like, oh well, because they're always at all the practices and they always,
Oh,
and
geez.
you just have to give her a chance and she'll
Oh, that's a
show
good
you.
one.
And I'm like, have you, buddy, practice that practice. That's your chance, and you suck. So there you go. You're not starting over this person and this person. Move on.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Day over.
I think we need to kind of end this era of participation trophies. Like I've said, I still got pissed off. You know, my parents dropped off some stuff because they're in the process of trying to move out of the state, and they dropped a bunch of stuff off to me, and I saw some fucking medal that I got back in Little League, and it was like fifth place, and I had like I think three retards on my team. It was a mess.
Yeah, it's
I could
bad.
pitch a no hitter and we still lost. I got out
Oh
in like
yeah.
the fifth inning and we lost. So I felt like Paul Skeens. Anyways, it pissed me off to see this medal so much. Like I would rather not have gotten anything for that season because the medal is more just like a kick in the dick. Like, hey, you're shit, but like we kind of have to give you this, so we spent $10.
Yeah.
Like we need to kind of get rid of this whole participation award shit. Like,
Uh,
especially when you get to high school, like you either have it or you don't.
yeah.
But I'm glad to see that there are some ADs that are like, hey, talk to your coach first. I don't need to get involved in this yet. Like,
Yeah.
let's
This
because
does
those are
not.
life
This
lessons we
doesn't
laid.
concern me.
No, because I mean, what are you supposed to do when they grow up and they go to work? Are they gonna have their mom call because they can't talk to their
Yeah.
boss about something? Like that's not gonna
I know.
not really gonna work well. But I'm glad to hear that you were able to kind of distribute this stuff, even though we had a time torture. She had 2 o'clock on. You were trying to get out of there. It
Yeah, she was. Man.
just happens, and you're probably trying to lock the doors. And she's and another thing. Like, remember, email. Like,
Yeah, it's like we don't. Yeah.
jot those down.
Let's move on,
Uh,
please. Please.
I think I've had one of the most bummed out weeks in a bit. So the good news is finished the antibiotics that I was on this
Okay.
week. So went to a Halloween party this last Friday night or was it Saturday? I can't remember one of them too. I went as a sailor. Board of directors went as a mermaid. Did some great makeup.
Sure.
Yahoo. Well, I couldn't drink, so I decided to adjust my costume to be a Mormon sailor because if I can't drink, I'm just gonna have a bunch of sodas, do my thing.
Yep.
Just so happened there was a Mormon fellow that was at the party.
Nice.
Didn't give a shit. We're sticking to the bit, okay? Like we're making this thing happen. I feel like I represented the Mormon faith pretty well.
Sure.
I mean, I was housing as many sodas as I could carry, and just trying to down some Coke, some Dr Pepper, like just get it in there.
You were doing your part.
The big problem is, and I think we need to kind of fix this standard. I don't think that we can use the term party if there is no food. And I would actually say this: I'd rather have no food than this whole like finger food appetizer thing.
Okay.
Doesn't work.
Yeah.
And because I know if I order DoorDash, you're going to get offended because you're going to say you don't have enough food for me, which is true. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm trying to recover from being sick, lady.
Yeah. I mean, is it that hard to just 4 pizzas?
Pizza. It's it.
It's really not hard. People will not be mad.
No, and I
If you
mean,
got a cheese, a pepperoni, a meat lovers, and a
vegetarian if you
and a
like.
veggie, and a boom. There's your 4 larges.
Yeah.
Like,
or mediums if you'd like. We could cut it down.
yeah,
It's
it depends on how many people. Yeah, it depends on how many bodies you got over there. It ain't hard. And then you have your chips, and you have your little things like that. No one will be mad at you if it's like the food ends up being pizza for now. You don't have to order frickin' Chinese food or anything like that.
No. And I think we actually went through more effort because like a couple of the appetizers were stuff you got to make. We're making like pigs in a blanket, but there's like 20 of them total, and there's 10 people. So you do the math. I mean,
they're gone.
Yeah, you have 2 of them, and you feel like a fat shit because there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
You get home at about 2 in the morning. You can't order food at that point because then you got to stay it for another 2 hours to let it digest. So it's just we chalked that one. But the Mormon sailor did his job, got everything done, taken care of. And then we started feeling high, and then we just decided. For those who know, we're in the IE Sleeper League for fantasy, one of the greatest fantasy leagues of all time.
Sure.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I was getting fucking bored of my team. Okay, like I sat on some picks. Last time I had the number 1 overall pick, I picked fucking Marvin Harrison when he had a midget throwing him the ball. Can't see.
Now the midget's gone.
I did see that, and
He's
he's
gone for another 4, and I might have done something there.
you might have
No
done
midget
something.
might save the day.
He
Jacoby
might.
Brissett wins some games and might not even bring the midget back for the end of the year. Could
You have
change
to.
everything.
You got to pray that the midget doesn't
I
come back,
know.
because if he does,
It's over.
oh buddy,
Dreams are
he.
done.
I've never seen a route tree get so limited because of a short quarterback. Like the receiver's 6'4", and they're asking, "Hey, why can't we just run like a stop and go?" And Kyler's saying, "I can't see where he's going to be." Like you might have lucked in at the perfect time. So I took a chance, and I decided, you know what, fuck the picks. Let me get a great starting running back to pair with Bucky Irving and another tight end that's top tier, so we can get something going. So I did that, and this kind of segues into if anyone has seen Bucky Irving. I'm just kind of do my part the old-fashioned way.
Sure.
For those who remember back in the day, you'd go buy your milk, and on the backside there's a missing person. So Bucky Irving's missing. This is an official Stooge report. He was last seen week 4 versus the Eagles. I believe he put up over 30 points, so he's feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
For those who are doing the math, I think we're going into week 11. Is that correct, or week 10?
We
I think
are
week 10 because week
we are
11
in
is
week
trade.
10. Yeah, we are
Week
in
10.
week 10.
So he's been missing for 6 weeks, and he was not put on the IR. So if you could let me know where he is.
Yeah, he dropped a 30 piece against the Birds. Oh yeah, that long touchdown catch. That'll do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, I mean, he started the year 15, 19, 14, 31. Sounds good. He has yeah, it's been a while.
he's not played, and it's not a problem. Look, I
Still not
understand.
practicing.
That's the thing. I understand where the situation is. Hey, guys get hurt. That's just the nature of the business. What I don't understand is being held hostage by a coach trying to play games, saying he's about 2 weeks away, 1 week away, he's
Yeah.
a week away. So I'm trying to formulate what my decisions are going to be, and pulled the trigger probably a little too early. We'll see. Now, the good news is my side of the division is shit.
Yeah.
Now, I think I only have to make top 3 of my division to make the playoffs, right? It's top 3 and top 3, I think. That's kind of
I'm
how
not
that
sure
makes
how
it
it goes.
work.
It might just be top.
That's tough, okay.
But 8 make it.
See, that's the thing.
So
We're
it
tied
really
at
ain't
4 and 5.
all you got to do is get in the dance. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like there really
Just
isn't
gotta make the
anyone
dance.
fully chalked. Like
Yeah.
Kyle full sailed, so he's chalked. But like if
Yeah.
Sauce loses this week and you're 3 and 7, you probably are chalked.
I have a feeling looking at the schedule, though, everyone ahead of me is looking to lose this week. Like, they're playing some pretty tough matchups.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if I can win, that would be great. If Bucky would like to fucking wake up a little bit,
Yeah, I mean one win can
because,
take you from
yeah.
you could get up to 5th probably or something like that.
So if we stabilize, or let's say even we lose this week, but next week we bring in the big dogs and say, okay, now we got the top 2 tight end, we got top
Sure.
running back. Like, we could make something if Bucky's healthy. Now,
Absolutely.
this whole game with Bucky is really going to hurt my soul. So that started the bummed outness, and then this was just kind of the cherry on top.
Sure.
Before the show, I'm a bit of a sweaty individual. Shit happens. So I said, okay, let me just go put on some deodorant. I'm putting the deodorant on, and you know how that you got the white sticks, that kind of had like that little powder or whatever.
Yeah.
The stick basically broke and fell into the sink.
Yeah, that ain't good.
So we're down bad. Okay, we're down bad.
That ain't what you need.
So again, if you've seen Bucky Irving, please give me a call. Give him a call. I mean, just let me know the sweet boy's okay. All right, like he's
Please.
such a sweet boy. If you just see him around, just let him know. Hey, just a reminder, you play for the Bucks. Coach
Sure.
Holtz has been trying to get a hold of you for about 5 weeks. I believe last I heard from Coach Holtz, he said that he was trying to get some holy water so he could send it over to Bucky. I said, Coach, we don't
Okay.
know where he is. He said that that's just lazy coaching, and started watching Matlock. So,
Sure.
kind of got a tough coaching staff. Might have to hire Coach Boyu just to kind of get some things going next year, but we'll
Just
see.
to dial it in.
Well, I think we're a shit franchise at this point, unfortunately. We had the potential. We were a Lamar Jackson game away from being above 500, but he decided on Saturday to tell me to go fuck
Yeah,
myself.
he said, you know what, I'm gonna have to pass on today.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
bro,
So
what?
that was great. And then we, before we get going, we got to say, just another sweet boy. Rest up, big fella. I mean, for those who know us, we've been talking about this big son of a bitch, Jamal Jarrett, about where he is on the D line and what's going on and why isn't he playing. Um, don't really have answers on that part, but we did find out, hey, the big fella's going to need to have surgery and it's going to be a season ender. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll never forget the thick six. I mean, that was one. That was a
Oh,
thing of
it's
beauty.
fantastic.
I jumped out of my seat and was like, I felt like a genius. I said, this guy, it's final. I mean,
This guy might be the one.
that might be the greatest D lineman we've ever had.
Sure.
And I guess he went 67 yards and took out his, I think it was his ACL or something. I don't remember, but he's gonna have to have a leg surgery. So
Yeah, he's
rest
cooked.
up, big fella.
It's been nice knowing you, buddy.
Rest up
Probably
in
never,
Valhalla.
probably never see you play again, but
Probably not, but
an absolute pleasure.
yeah, I'll probably end up at Texas Tech next year, and he'll be a good Raider. So it's been fun while it lasted, and I think we could start off with our college picks to kind of get things moving here. Our college picks, we've been doing solid. That we'll get to a point where we haven't been, where I think we've cost people some mortgages. So we asked Coach Lou to kind of help us out with some legal phrasing so we don't get
Absolutely.
sued on this situation. But in the areas that we don't get sued, we're looking at college, Texas Vandy. Be honest with you, I thought Vandy was gonna beat Texas. I still don't know what to believe about this Texas team. I mean, they just
Yeah, I got no idea.
is everybody shit? Is that just what we can chalk this up to? Like it just yeah, that doesn't help us.
I think so.
Like,
Yeah, I think everyone's horrible.
We're supposed to know, and if we can't know,
Yeah,
what
no
they
one
don't
knows.
know, we're all shit out of luck.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that.
Pavia runs over.
Yeah, kind of. Like they were never gonna be.
No, they weren't.
They ain't natty. Yeah, they ain't natty bound. Let's put it that way.
I think hell would freeze over before Vandy wins the natty.
Facts.
But it would be cool to see Theo Vaughn on the sidelines of national championship, just wandering around on Vandy's side. Yeah. But Texas takes care of business.
Yeah, and
3.5.
Totally, and I'm going to the right here. I mean, is it over? It's done, right?
Yeah. So I'm just gonna set a statement. I'm about done with it. Okay. Yeah. I am. Yeah, I'm about done with the Vols. You can tell me if I'm wrong. I feel like I was a pretty good representative for them. I was trying to push all the positive things. They have all the offensive firepower your heart could desire. They just got one side of the football that they don't know what to do with, and that'd be the defensive side. You've made me look like a fool for the past 2 years, and I don't know. I don't know what to do with you, Bulls. I really don't, Josh. I mean, you got to figure it out, buddy. We can't be. I can't be looking like an asshole per usual every single.
Look like a piece of shit.
It's just getting ridiculous. So I figured I'd put that PSA out there. But yeah, they had it at home. It was.
Yeah, it's all bad.
It was a night game. They wore the all black. It was a funeral. They were up by like 12. 14, I think.
Sure.
What went wrong?
Yeah, fucked.
How do we lose, gentlemen?
It's cooked. So the kids say, cooked.
It's cooked. Cooked as your son would say. Yeah, definitely
cooked.
So I won't be pushing the balls. Okay, I learned my lesson. It just I need them to show me why I need to talk about them. Okay, so I'm about to fade them. And it's not because I don't love the great state of Tennessee. It's just God damn it, you got to put your foot down at some point.
Sure.
Say enough's enough. Speaking about enough's enough. Nebraska, USC, 4.5.
Yeah, I mean,
we got hooked.
Hook giveth and hook taketh away. You get the Vandy, hang out, and then the hook it'll always come right back around every time without fail. Now I ain't mad. Boys won.
I mean,
boys are shit, but I believe
they just
at the same time, but they make it happen.
Is there a reason, just football knowledge-wise, because maybe I don't know all that I'm seeing, but if you walk up to the line of scrimmage and you got an RPO, right? And you see 5 guys in the box and you got 6 blockers. Probably giving that ball, right?
Or at least second half what happened is he would just pull and keep it. I ain't got no issues with that. Get busy. Get loose if they're going to give it to you. You don't have to just sling the pill.
No, especially
get busy out there.
they're going to double cover outside. That means somebody's not in the box. So let's just run until
Yeah.
you get that guy back in the box, and then we throw it outside because they can't cover one-on-one.
Sure.
There was a lot of parts of that game where I just said, I can't do this anymore. Like, I can't watch
Can't be a
what
part
I'm
of it.
watching.
Sure.
Defense showed up, played a really good game. Now, do I
Yeah.
think Nebraska's really that good? No.
No. Yeah.
But
I
it's a
mean,
good road.
it all ends
Sure.
in Eugene.
And that's what the whole goal was when we were texting
That's
back and forth,
that's all
folks.
we
That
need.
was
That's all I need.
the main message.
Make Eugene mean something.
Yeah, make Eugene matter. Okay.
And I'm in another group chat right
Sure.
now with because I'm in another fantasy football league with like a lot of Ablin's family. B Stu somehow weaseled his way in there.
Okay.
And we were all watching the rankings, the ranking show or whatever, and Oregon was 9th or wherever they are now, and
Good night.
everyone was like, Oregon should be this and Oregon should be that, and I'm like, well, they haven't played anybody, and then her cousin that goes to Oregon, what did she say? Let me find it.
Yeah, let's hear the
Let me find what
eyewitness
she
accounts
said.
here.
Something like we're not even worried about USC.
Okay.
And I was like, what are you in the damn locker room?
Yeah, we
Like, I didn't know.
in here don't
I
worry.
know you were on a first name basis with everybody. That's new. Where is this?
Yeah,
Thread?
ask her what she calls coach. Does he prefer Dan? Danny boy?
Um,
Old Dano?
I was like, yeah, number 9's fair. They haven't really beaten anybody, but they got everything ahead of them. And then one of the guys was like, biggest game going to be against USC, and I emphasized it, and I said, and I will be there to lead the Trojans to victory. I'll go on the field if I have to.
You got eligibility.
And then the girl that said should be number. She was like, we should be number 1. She was like trolling.
Okay.
And then responded to his biggest game is going to be against USC with, we're actually not worried about it. And I
Okay.
said, pull out the history books, that I've seen USC walk into Eugene, beat a national championship contender in Oregon in 2011. You might have been in diapers back then.
Ooh,
And
okay.
everyone was like, oh shit. And
Oh,
then
it's real.
even the guy didn't know. He was like, who was the quarterback? Mariota? I'm like, Darren Thomas.
Aaron motherfucking Thomas.
I'm like, if you know, you know. Nobody knew. And I'm
I
like,
think
hey, I know what this place means. I know what SC going to Eugene because it
yeah,
ripped my heart out back in the day. And
I do
now I
remember
got
that.
the chance to be a part of it.
So,
Will they
now
get
that
there? Will they lose to Iowa? Probably. Yeah, but fuck it.
that's actually good. So, I know people probably think I was trolling at the beginning of the year when we were looking at the schedule and I said that Iowa game's going to be big. I knew there was going to be some implications for the Iowa game
The
because they
thing
were
is,
just going to
though,
fucking slither
this is the
around.
thing. This is the thing that pisses me off.
Sure.
Guess what game is this week?
Northwestern.
No, Oregon at
Oregon
Iowa.
at Iowa. Yeah, at Kinnick.
What we need Iowa to win.
We do.
We need the ultimate letdown game the following week, because if Iowa loses to Oregon, it could go either way. One way it could go is like they're chalked, but an Iowa team's kind of like never chalked. They're not going to just like throw away the season.
Sure.
If they go and lose to Oregon at home, they're going to come to LA with some fucking vengeance. Like, no way, we're losing 2 straight. But if they have the upset victory over Oregon at Kinnick, they're going to come in. They're going to be like, holy shit, we did it. USC boat races them. Now you're going up playing Oregon, who has 2 losses now. It is a full-on title eliminator right here.
I like it.
Let's get busy.
I really think, and we'll get to more to this matchup, I am super excited to see the Iowa-Oregon game. I saw Indiana straight bully Oregon, and I know Iowa's going to try the same thing.
Iowa's giving Indiana the best game so far this year.
You might know that power's coming, but it doesn't mean you can stop that 350 from fucking pulling.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, they really did, 20-15. We're in for a pretty good game here.
Yeah.
So we'll, not trying to get ahead of ourselves here, but I think the Ducks, you might want to tell the cousin, hey, you might want to focus on the Hawkeyes right now. And then as we get closer to talk more shit, maybe you just kind of, for those who are in diapers, here's the link to history.
Here's a historical document for you.
Yeah.
I remember this shit like it was yesterday.
Driving up to Oregon, man, I was listening to it with my dad on the radio, and I was like, oh, guys. Because they started out so hot, and then I
know. They started trolling.
Oh, no, the kickoff return for 6. Oh, geez.
Might be fucked.
Yeah. told my dad, it's like they're in the All Blacks. He goes, it doesn't matter what uniforms. I said, it really does.
It does a little bit.
If you look historically, when Oregon wore the All Blacks at night, special things happen.
Danger.
Yeah, they just fell short because of Maldonado. Thank God he doesn't have a leg.
I know he missed 37-yarder. I think was what it was.
Yeah, because you're right. They would have lost in overtime. They did not have.
Oh yeah, no, the momentum was gone. It was all gone.
Who was it? It was
Oregon. It was like
Marquise
38
Lee
to.
and
It was
Robert
like 38 to 14 at one point.
It was, and I thought USC was going to put
Yeah.
50, and then here
And
come
then
the
it
Ducks.
was who are you asking what it was?
I think the star receivers for USC, I think that was the Marquise Lee Robert Woods dynamic duo,
Well,
right?
it was Barkley slinging it.
I think it was Bark. Okay, so if it
It was
was
Barkley slinging the pill, I believe.
it was definitely Barkley.
Yeah, it was Barkley. It was Lee. It was Marquise Lee.
Lee. Okay, yeah, I remember Lee kind of doing his thing. I thought Robert Woods was a young
It
buck.
probably was. Yeah, Robert Woods. Yeah, Robert Woods and Marquise Lee.
Was there
Grimble at tight end. George
Oh
Farmer.
my God, yeah,
Randall
the Farmer.
Telfer.
Oh, the Farmer.
It was McNeil and Mark Tyler as the running backs.
Mark Tyler made me want to rip my hair out every single
Nikel
game.
Roby Coleman.
Oh my God. Hey, he's a Ram legend.
What a guy.
Okay,
What a guy, man.
What a
Man.
What a fella.
Look at here. Here are the four guys.
Yeah.
That ran the ball in that game for Oregon.
Oh God.
Kenyon Barner.
Yeah.
LaMichael James. Darren Thomas. DeAnthony Thomas. Holy fucking hell! What a lineup that is.
You know how bad it is when you're thankful that LaMichael James needs to sub out, and like in comes DeAnthony Thomas or in comes Kenyon Barner, and
then you got Josh Huff out there catching the rock.
Mayo.
You
Jeff
had
Mayo?
No, Jeff Mayo was gone.
Oh, he was
the
gone.
year before he was there, because the year before is when they
went to
the Natty. Yeah.
Yeah, and Cam Newton said.
And then Colt Lyerla. Oh, guess who got a pick in this game?
Fucking tank, didn't he?
John Boyette.
Oh God.
White boy safety. Brian Jack, Kiko Alonso, obviously in there.
Sure.
What a squad this was, huh? What an
absolute
absolute treat. What an absolute treat to watch.
That was the definition of David beating Goliath. Just taking the sling and just fucking ripping it as hard as he could. And just right in the nick of time, the fucking giant just hit the turf. And
that
snuck out of there.
Because SC was full sanctions at that point?
That was the national championship for us. Like there was no other option. It was be a bull buster.
At home. Oh, I remember this one. Triple OT to Stanford.
Oh, lads.
Oh, lads.
That was the Stanley
Andrew Luck right there. Andrew Luck.
Am I thinking of the game where we had Aaron Corp trying to win it by throwing a play action pass to Stanley Havili? He rolls into the end zone and drops it.
It might have been with these fuckers.
Stanford.
What happened in the third overtime?
Stanford used to be a big problem.
Oh, turnover on downs.
That was it. They had to go for it right at the goal line, I think it was, and it was painful.
Yeah.
I've also been there in the stadium in person when Toby Gerhart hung 50 on USC. That one, it was right after there was somebody who got upset the week before, so USC went back in the top 5. And I was talking a lot of shit to some Stanford fans.
Sure.
My pops, and I thought USC had something for them, and apparently fucking Jim Harbaugh.
Down by 8, triple OT. First play, pass to Marquise Lee for 21 yards. Second play, Curtis McNeil rushed for no gain, fumbles into the end zone. Game's over. A nice knowing you. Oh,
jeez. I'm glad I don't remember that one.
A nice knowing you.
How many fumbles did Mark Tyler have?
Too many.
He made me want to rip my hair out, and I was like,
who did Stanford lose to this year?
With Andrew Luck?
Yeah. Because they were 8-0 after that game. Did they lose to Oregon?
I think they did.
Holy shit, they got belt to ass against Oregon. Mm-hmm. That was their only loss.
That was when Stanford came out with the all black.
And then Oregon lost the next week.
To USC?
So, no, yeah, because Oregon was, classic, though. Now. Classic, like you win your game, and then USC comes to town, and you troll a little bit, and...
Yeah.
Damn.
USC had some great firepower.
They dropped 50 on them.
I don't remember anybody on that USC
50.
defense in 2011. Like, I can't think of a notable name.
They put Andrew Luck in hell. He threw 2 picks.
Man, when you get the general.
Yeah, LaMichael James, 150, 3 tubs. Yeah, it's been nice knowing you.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, say it later.
I still think Oregon is trying to find another Michael James. Like, I'm not saying DeAnthony Thomas wasn't good, but after Kenyon Barner, they haven't exactly had that rushing
Yeah, that
threat.
prowess. Yeah,
Bucky
Stanford
was
5
close.
turnovers. Yeah, that'll do it.
Man, when you get the cerebral thinker with 5 turnovers, you're doing something right because he's seeing it all. He's just a fucking robot.
I'm saying.
It's a good times,
Oh,
man. I
because
feel like football was better back then.
that was the first year of Pac-12 championship.
Oh, right. Wait, was
'Cause
that
then
the
they,
year that UCLA went up and got
yeah,
their asses kicked?
yeah,
Yeah, I remember
UCLA got
that.
belt ass.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't terrible. It was 49-31, but it wasn't like that close.
I mean, still losing by 18 is a shit ton of points. Like,
And then that's when they went full chromes at Rose Bowl
oh my,
against
yeah, my dad was in the
Wisconsin.
yeah.
What an iconic year. The thing is,
Yeah.
the thing that sucks is they would have went full chrome. Actually, they wouldn't have because it would have been LSU versus Bama in the thing, so it kind of worked out that way.
Yeah, didn't they play LSU at the beginning of the year too?
Yeah,
And lost?
first game of the year and
Yeah.
lost
If they'd have won that
with
one,
the
I
Honey
think they would have
Badger.
been. And with the oh man,
That was
back before he got popped for
yeah.
PEDs.
Yeah, prime Honey Badger.
Man, he was electric.
Honestly, Oregon beat the hell out of everybody else that year, besides this SC game and obviously LSU. But like, there wasn't a game where they won that was close.
I still remember
Every other game they won was 2 scores.
Still remember after
Besides
that
Wisconsin.
game when USC had won, and then we were technically the Pac-12 South winners. I'm like, bro, if they let us go up there, I think Oregon's scared. Like, I think Oregon would have been worried if SC walked back into town. I'm not sure they would have won.
It was 35-17 at half. Yeah, I mean these guys were getting scammed. Oh yeah. Michael James, 219 yards, 3 touchdowns. Yeah, it's been nice knowing you. See you later, Kevin Prince.
Oh my God, I forgot about the Prince. The Prince
Kevin
that was
Prince.
promised. Oh
Kevin
my God,
Prince, guy shit.
who was the other quarterback UCLA had? Kraft, not
Huntley.
No, not Huntley. No, Huntley had some good moments. He just couldn't throw the ball to save his fucking life.
Couldn't do shit. Yeah.
He could run though somehow. I don't understand how that big son of a bitch.
Well, it would have been after.
I think it was before. Maybe it was after. Yeah, it might have been. It was something Kraft.
Let's see.
I just remember he was called Kraft mac and cheese in my household, and let's just say it wasn't. There wasn't very nice things being said.
That was before. It was 09, 08. Yeah, Kraft.
I think Ray Maluga had him in hell.
Brother was horrible. Kevin Kraft.
That's the guy. Yeah, Kevin Kraft.
Dang, bro. Kevin Kraft over 3 years. 13 touchdowns, 29 interceptions.
Had a baby Kraft mac and cheese.
The year he started, 08, 7 touchdowns, 20 picks.
I mean,
jeez, brother.
Surely you got to stop slinging the pill, right?
They went 4-8, beat Tennessee in overtime to start the year.
Sounds about right.
And then got 59 skunked by BYU.
Oh.
Jeez. Lost to Oregon.
My God.
It beat Stanford.
What was the stats against Stanford? Let's just maybe he had a good game. Or did they overcome
Yeah, he had 285 passing. It wasn't horrible.
Any picks there, or he was clean?
He had a pick. Yeah, he's always going to get one. 28-7 against USC that year. He was 11 for 28, 89. Only one pick.
Okay.
Only one pick, but they had 157 yards of total offense, so it was all bad.
They were just in hell. I mean, it
was all bad for the. They actually went down and scored first drive.
And then it was just
actually no, not first drive. It was punt, but then USC fumbled.
Let me guess. So Mark Tyler fumbled.
It was Gable, CJ Gable.
Oh, rest in peace, CJ.
And then they had the ball at the 20. Okay, so 3 plays, 20 yards. They started, yeah, sure. And then they didn't do anything for the rest of the game. Then the rest of the game was punt, turnover on downs, punt, end of half, punt, interception.
It's good defense.
Fantastic. It's good stuff right there. It's absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah. I
just remember way to win, boys.
I remember watching Ohio State take their talents down to the fucking Coliseum with Tressler or Tressel, you know, with the fucking sweater vest.
Yep.
And you know, they're talking about how is USC going to compete with Troy Smith in this offense. And I swear to you, every single play, I just saw our 3 linebackers, Ray Maluga leading the charge with Cushing, just blitz every fucking play.
Just killing people.
There's no read, there's no coverage. It's just
like just murder somebody's face.
Yeah, Big Oos is just killing you, and it worked to perfection. I think he got a pick 6 that game, if I recall. I just remember my dad getting super pissed at Brett Musburger because he could be just a piece of shit sometimes.
The only game I remember is 3 interception. What was his face? What was the guy's name? The white boy who played linebacker, Smith.
Yeah,
Was it
Cameron
Smith?
Smith.
Didn't he get 3 picks in one game? Wasn't it the Utah game?
Oh, it was the Utah game. Yeah, we were
And
there in
Squints,
person. Oh my God, Squints for
Squints,
Heisman. Remember that time?
Squints for Heisman, man. We had that. We had him shook.
Oh, and the kids in front of us
What year
just
was
fucking the
that?
little clappers. Remember the little
2013.
was it that far
2013.
back? I feel like it was 2015.
USC won in 2013, 19-3.
Where was
And
it? We were also there for the blocked kick against Utah the first time I ever played. Remember the block kick for 6?
yeah, I was there also when they beat them 20-17 and stormed the field.
Utah?
No, when they beat Stanford. That was the year of when they beat Utah 19-6. So it must have been after this a little bit.
Maybe.
2016. No, that would have been.
When did the Pac-12 start? It was whatever year that was. Probably like 2014.
Uh, like the
2013.
championship game.
Just the Pac-12 itself, because it was the first time USC had ever played Utah.
Oh yeah, I get what you're saying. 2013 maybe.
I think so. I just
No,
remember
that was the 19-3 game.
I just remember some dumbass Utah fan looking at us and they're like, "We'll be
2012.
back. You know where to find us." Shitter. Maybe it was 2012.
2014. I don't know what the hell. They lost that one. 2015. Maybe it was 2015. 42-24. Yeah, there it is. 2015. 2015. 100%. Travis Wilson. That's him. That's
Oh
Squints
yeah,
right there.
that one. Yes, once.
Yeah.
God bless him.
That's
Turned out to be a tight end.
turned into a tight end. Threw 4 picks.
Good shit. You know.
Yep. Cameron Smith had 3 picks, 1 return for a touchdown.
That was the craziest game of all time. And then
Insane, bro.
I remember the draft
Was
that
it
year.
getting belt, bro?
Minnesota thought they had the golden goose. He was good for a bit, but they're like, we got a lurk expert.
Utah was number 3 in the country at that point.
I remember. Oh my God, they were feeling
And
so good.
SC was coming off 2 straight losses.
They were feeling so good.
It's insane.
Squints is just so shit.
And then they lost to. Still lost to. Oh yeah, this was a good year, just for football. Vernon Adams leading Oregon
Oh, it's fun.
when they almost dropped 50 on SC. He threw 6 touchdowns again when SC went up there.
I do remember
That guy, he could not with Royce Freeman.
Mm-hmm.
What a legend.
Fucking Rolls Royce.
What a guy, Royce Freeman, huh?
Where is he now?
I don't know. What did Utah, that 2015 Utah team, how did it turn out for them? They lost to Arizona in double OT. They lost to UCLA. Yeah. Then, yeah, so it didn't end well for them. That Utah team beat Oregon 62-20. Oh, but it was Lockey. Ah, Jeff.
Oh,
God
beautiful.
damn,
Oh,
Jeff.
my God, yes.
That's how it works, huh? Jeff comes in, shit gets fucked up.
Who was it?
Worst backup of all time.
Yeah, was that the quarterback that when Vernon Adams got hurt in the bowl game against TCU, he came in, or was that that wasn't Jeff, right?
Yeah, that was Jeff Lockey.
That was
yeah.
Jeff. Oh,
because
Jeff.
Oregon, I'm looking at it right now. They were 3-3 to start the year because Vernon Adams played the first 2 games and then he got hurt against Michigan State.
I do remember that.
I think.
Yeah, he did. He tried to throw a bomb and got ripped.
Yeah, and so they won. Then they beat Georgia Tech. They got smacked by Utah. Jeff Lockey threw for 139, and then they beat Utah, or they beat Colorado with Alley. Who the hell is Alley? Taylor Alley threw for 83 passing yards.
Oh my God!
It was Royce Freeman hard carry. Then they lost to Washington State in overtime with Jeff Lockey again.
That baby Jeff.
Whenever Jeff goes back in, shit gets bad. And then Vernon Adams was back, and they went on a run. Oh, that was a 3 overtime Arizona State game
In Tempe
against Berkovici.
Oh my God, Berkovici number 2
When
with
the last play, the last play of it was like a 4th down play, and he just like he like scrambled for like 100 seconds and then just chucked it in the air to Dwayne Stanford. I'll find that clip. USC versus ASU 2015. Or not
I
USC,
know what
Oregon.
you're talking about. Wait, you're talking about when Jalen Strong caught the Hail Mary. Oh my gosh, I just pulled up the legend himself.
Jalen Strong against USC.
No, I just pulled a Berkovici. I just
Oh,
remember this
Berkovici, bro. That guy's a
fucking
freak of
arm
nature.
sleeve, dude. Oh, whenever they threw out the all blacks with the custom helmet, you just knew something was up. Fucking
Dude,
Berk.
it was this play. It was 4th and goal. I remember I was sitting there, I was watching it with my mom. Hold on, I'm gonna pull this up right now.
Oh, let me put a who's it through, and I'll add a little chat at, and we can
It's
try.
YouTube, BH28 is the guy.
BH20.
BH, capital B, capital H 28.
Hold on one.
He put the highlights up.
BH28. BH28. Oh my god.
It's the most insane shit I've ever seen, bro. He just
Berk
scrambles around.
just
And they just
ripped
chucked
back.
it up. And then these guys almost kill each other. You know it's an insane game when the last play of regulation is 8 minutes in and there's 6 minutes left of highlights.
Let me see Berkovici do his thing.
Where's the Berkovic? Oh, he throws a pick. Berkovic throws a pick to end it.
Berkovic. Oh, fucking Land Clark too.
There he is.
Berkovic.
The Veach. Give me that.
No, the Veach.
Game over.
The Veach.
See you later, Veach. Nice
Did the
knowing you.
Veach get drafted, or was he just a legend?
That guy's a freak. Then they went on a run. Then they beat Stanford. They went to Stanford and beat number 7 Stanford. This Oregon team.
Do you remember when
Evan Hogan? They beat McCaffrey.
You remember when Utah's big quarterback, their backup Kendall Thompson, and everyone was like, "I don't know, he could be something."
Dang, man, this team, what an Oregon squad. What a deep cut Oregon squad, 2015, and then they lost in triple OT to TCU after being up 31-0 at halftime. And Jeff Locke just couldn't get any points on the board in the second half to win it for him. He couldn't get 1 point. They didn't score again until overtime.
Bro, you gotta find the picture. Bro. I think it was like a 4th down, and he puts his knee down to catch a snap, and they go, "Game over."
Yeah.
Fucking, that's game. Oh, unfortunately, I found the picture that literally ruined my day with the old Birkenstock here. Let's see, where was it? I just had it. Yeah, there it is. It was just so simple.
Yeah.
Like, just knock it down, please. That's
all you had to do.
There's 4 of you jackasses, and there's 2 guys.
It's not hard.
It's Mike Berkovici.
Shout out Berkovici, man.
Dude.
What a legend. Legend of the scene.
Absolute unit. I had so much respect for him after that. I was like, but then again, like, I remember so much people were just calling for Monty Kiffin's head because they're like, who on a Hail Mary sends their middle linebacker in man-to-man coverage deep to defend their best receiver? Like, oh my god, this USC defense gave me so much heartburn. Oh my god, dude,
this guy, man,
just the blitzer. He just every single time
he didn't care.
Hey, antennas up. Oh, do they have a picture with remember all the different armbands he had? Oh, there it is. Just fucking, he would like lift up gold and then like the red, but they were all blitzes. It was just the same shit. That was a good era for football.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and then they went down to UCLA and we're like, hey, this thing's over. Like, Berkovici's coming to town. Oh man, it was a good year for football. And then, unfortunately, we go back to our sorrows back here.
Yeah, just getting scammed.
Yeah, I mean, went with Utah 10.5 points, and I like to say they covered. They covered by let's just check.
Yeah, they beat the hell out of these guys.
They won by 30.
Good for them. Utah's a wagon, man. They always are every year.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what will end up at the end of this thing, just because it could just end up being we're gonna get a preview. We could get a Big 12 championship preview this weekend because they
good.
Texas
Really
Tech and
could.
BYU might just run it back again in a month. So
They could, but I mean, if Utah makes it, man, I'm telling you, they could be something.
I think so too. The problem is if Tech beats BYU, which is how it probably should go,
Utah lost to BYU, so they don't have a tiebreaker over
that's the
anybody.
thing. They lost to both of them
Facts of
because they
such.
also lost to Tech.
Yeah.
So like I don't know how you get in. You have two losses.
Yeah, they're still below
Like
Cincy.
they would need Tech. They would need Tech to lose to BYU and lose to UCF or West Virginia or something like that. That's their only chance, really.
Maybe West Virginia comes in clutch.
Or they need to win out, and they literally need Tech to beat BYU, and then BYU to finish undefeated. They're both 11-1, and they both play each other in the Big 12 championship game, and it goes to like overtime, and they're like, "Hey, man, those are the only two teams we lost to,"
Yeah.
and all three of them get in.
Or
That's like
they
the
beat
only way.
Cincy. Cincy beats BYU. Let's say Tech wins that one. So Tech wins, they beat BYU. Then BYU loses to Cincy.
Yeah,
Utah beats Cincy. But
yeah,
Cincy would also have to lose to Arizona because they only have one loss in conference.
yeah. Since you would need another loss, and BYU would need two losses, and then I don't know how the three-way tiebreakers would go when it gets to that point, but it is certainly possible.
I just love this time of the year because like anything is possible. It just could go
Yeah.
crazy. I'm rooting for chaos. I don't care what it looks like.
Yeah, literally no one knows what's going to happen.
And then unfortunately, I got the win, but at what cost? You know, I went with North Texas, six and a
Yeah, the
half.
service is down. I mean, North Texas could be a wagon, or it's kind of how it is every year. Navy like goes 7-0, and then they run into a team that has just bigger people, and they can't do that bullshit anymore.
Yep,
And
that's
you just kind
unfortunate.
of get swallowed up.
You get kind of mushied a little bit, you know, just a little
Yeah.
stampage. Um, you know, we're seeing the field decently. I saw it 3, you saw it 2. I mean, we could have had a hook by USC if they took care of business and didn't throw the ball every 5 minutes. Would prefer that we could stop doing that. But you know, take the win overall, so 3-2, and then we get into where we had to call up Coach Lou to kind of give us a disclaimer because I think we're costing people here. So, you know, we're certified dumbasses. Please don't try this at home. Don't tail
Yep.
our bets, and for the love of Holtz, don't put your rent money on the line. Okay, for this parlay, like let's
Sure.
just let you know right up front. Okay, we don't know shit. We don't know
Yeah.
our ass from a hole in the ground right now in the
We
NFL.
don't know a damn thing.
I will
Yeah.
say your Panthers predictions
Tell you
kind of
what, man, I'm
coming in.
telling you,
Oh man,
we're getting close.
good
We're
football team.
starting to get a little life here.
Do you think like the Dowdle train can really carry these
I
boys
think these
into?
guys are absolutely dog shit,
Okay,
but
just
it's
something
where
about
I
them.
am. There's something about them. They just win.
Sure.
They win football games. Their quarterback throws 80 yards. They they just win. I don't know how they're gonna do it. They have like every time I'd look up, I'm like, oh man, maybe it'll be an easy game for the Panthers this week. It's not. It never fucking is. I swear they're playing the greatest team in the world every week. Now I
Surely
say
with the
that,
Saints, you gotta get. It's
but
gotta be
this
the
is
Saints.
where they scare me.
Ah,
It's like this should be free B. Boys are going to be 6-4. Maybe the Bucks drop one and they're 6-3. You still
they
haven't
scam.
played the Bucks yet. This is what I'm hoping for. To at least give me a shot at this thing.
Sure.
Your two of your last three are against the Bucks. The only issue with this damn Panther schedule is you still got to go at the Niners. You got to
Sure.
play the Rams. You got to play the Seahawks. I'm like, damn, man.
Yeah,
Can't get
you're
some free.
last.
Where are the damn freebies at?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 of your last 7 are fucking. They're not a gimme
Yeah,
this
which
year.
is
So
why I needed that Cardinals and Jags, those two to start the year when I had freaking cash, when I had Harder and Benjamins on them. They get piss slammed by the Jags. It's bullshit.
to be fair, Jags beat the Chiefs. So
I mean,
what are the Chiefs shit?
I'm feeling better. Let's just put it this way: for my division winner parlay, that could
Sure.
be 36K. I am feeling much better right now than I did 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, because I mean, I think you're seeing the Ravens are waking up.
Ravens, I think we have legs there.
Yeah, they
Bill
woke up.
Bills, will the Patriots do? I mean, if the Patriots do it and they go like 14-3, and the Bills go 13-4, it's like, all right, bro,
God bless them.
whatever. Fuck,
Yeah,
man. What am I gonna do? I think the Chiefs will end up being fine when they get to the back half of this thing. Like the Chargers will always troll. The Broncos will probably troll.
Yeah, of course.
Eagles, that's basically almost guaranteed at this point.
Yeah, I think it's you versus the short bus right now for the Eagles.
Yeah,
It's just
I'm
kind of
still
like,
feeling good about the Packers.
yeah,
Feeling all right about it. And I'm feeling good about the Rams too. I mean, it's just tough. I mean, I don't know.
tough
Seahawks
sledding in
look
that
like,
division.
yeah, they look like gods.
I said in the beginning of the year, I
The,
thought the NFC West was going to be the best division. Like,
the
I thought they were
two
going to be the
the
toughest.
two I'm actually like actively worried about is the Texans and the Panthers. Those are the two. Now, I do think we're getting close to a Colts troll era.
Yeah, no,
We're
you
getting
are.
close. The problem is, I thought we were in the ascendancy of the Texans era, and then they lose to the Broncos because it was going to be 4 wins and 5.
Yeah,
We're feeling good now.
sure.
Good thing is, you get it
Dave's Bills.
needs to be Jags, Titans, 2 dubs right there. Then you're at 5-5.
Yeah,
Then okay, you got the Bills, but at least for when you're looking at the Colts are going Falcons, Chiefs, feeling like they can lose to the Chiefs. They still got to play the Seahawks and the Niners
yeah, they got a murderous row.
and that last game of the year against the Texans. If I got a game of Texans versus Colts for a 36K, holy
Sign you up.
shit. And the thing is, it could work the other way too. Like it could be Panther. I think Panthers Bucks is the last game of the year too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could have double elimination for cash. Like this is,
Yeah.
we go 2-0 or we go home.
Pretty much, yeah. And
That is
we got
tempting.
Ravens Steelers for cash at the end of the year. Yeah, Ravens Steelers ends it. What else we
No matter
got?
what.
I don't think Bills Pats ends it. We got Chiefs Broncos ending it. Oh, they're Raiders, but close. Second to last game of the year. We got Packers. Packers Lions are going to be done here kind of soon, actually.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Rams end with Cardinals. I like the Rams ending. Falcons
too.
Cardinals.
Yeah.
They
I like
need
those
2.
two.
If they need 2, they'll get me 2. I'm not worried about the Rams really. It's going to be a big bulk right here. Big meat of the schedule.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta at least go 2-3 here.
Yeah, Niners, Seahawks. You know, and I might need you to help me out here with that Panthers game. Just hey,
Just
go
give
3
you
and
one
0 right
sure.
now.
And then give you
Let
one.
the Panthers get one.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Let the Panthers have something. Then you beat the Cardinals. Everything's good. Beat the Lions and knock them out of it with the Packers. And help me help everyone.
Sure.
And
I'll
I'll
get that
donate
message
1,000
over.
to the top comment. How
Okay.
about that? If we win, you get
Okay.
1,000.
Okay.
Maybe.
Now we
I
might
feel
rig
like
it
it.
and have ourselves be the top comment, and that might,
Yeah.
ipso facto. That's part of the game, though. You know
Or
what I mean?
maybe it'll be the board. Who knows? Who knows who's
Could
going to win
be.
that one?
Could be. Yeah.
Who knows who's going to win that one? But yeah. I mean, Panthers. Thanks. You did something.
Sure.
Packers, man. I don't know. Everyone just keeps telling me Jordan Love's a guy. Is he a guy? I don't know. You can't score more than 13 points against the
See, he's got this
Packers.
problem that's keeping him from the guy in my eyes, where he likes to just play 3 flags up, and it worked against the Steelers for unknown reasons. I couldn't figure out how. I'm watching the game, and I'm seeing him throw the ball up with just a ton of air in the middle of the field. And I'm like,
Yeah.
that has to be picked. Like, there's no way that's not picked. And somehow Tucker Kraft catches it and breaks about 4 tackles and goes to the crib. And I'm like, how? Okay, he did it once. That makes sense. And then he did it again to Dobbs. And I'm like, okay, there's no way this is your offense, right? Like, there's no way your coach is telling you, hey, there's 2 safeties back there. Fucking just rip it. Actually, don't even rip it. Just hang it up there. We'll go get it.
Yeah.
And then sure enough, against the Panthers, I'm watching him do the same thing. And I'm like, no, he actually thinks this is part of the offense. Like, it's 2nd and 6. And he's just like, yeah, fuck it. He's over there somewhere. Just ripping
Yeah.
it.
Gotta
So,
work. Fuck it.
yeah, I don't really know what's going on with that. That's my only gripe as far as trying to figure out if the Panthers, or not the Panthers, good ball club with the Panthers, but if the Packers are for real.
Yeah.
Because you can't be doing shit like that and tell me you're for real.
Sure.
Yeah, so moving over, Falcons, Patriots. I thought the Patriots take care of business at home. They actually looked like they were going to blow out the Falcons for the first half.
I know.
Third quarter. And then just somehow Drake London just said, hey, we're not.
Yeah, then the
yet.
Falcons trolled almost.
Yeah. Yeah. Love to see
I don't know. I don't know if I think Penix is shit, but I
Okay.
can't really prove it yet. Like, I think all the passes he threw to Drake London weren't good. Like, he's just chucking it up
He
there.
just and Drake just
But
made
it
the play.
worked. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know what to do with the Falcons. I got nothing.
Is he in the same spot as Jordan Love for you? Like, I can't prove that he's shit at that point
Jordan
because he
Love's
kept
a
blowing
little
it up.
better. I'm gonna give
Okay.
Jordan Love a little more respect.
Okay.
But it ain't not much.
Okay. Just an inkling.
But if you're the Falcons, man, I mean, your season is the next 4 weeks. Sure, it's the Colts next, but it's Panther Saints Jets.
Yeah,
If you're
gotta.
not at least 2-2, you're chalked because then you go Seahawks, Bucks, Rams in there too. Like you're done for.
Yeah,
Like
you're gonna be in a tough
you
spot.
can't even be. If you're 2-2, that means you're 5-7 going into the Seahawks. And then what? You're gonna go 4-0 to get yourself to 9-7 to
9-7.
yeah, like to get to 10-7 because it might take 10-7 to get in. Like I don't know. Good luck.
Yeah, I don't
That's what I'm gonna
understand.
say.
I don't understand how Atlanta does this. Like, they look final against Buffalo, and then they just
Yeah.
10 points against the Niners, 10 points against the Dolphins.
I
Like,
just can't believe they lost 30-0 to the Panthers. How is it possible?
yo,
Bryce
ball
Young
club.
threw for 121.
They're gritty.
It is a gritty, but I love watching them. I love watching them because they make it hard.
Did you know when you were drafting for fantasy, like, hey, Rico Dowdle's actually going to be a guy, or was it just like, hey, he's going to start? Fuck it, we'll see what happens.
Did I draft him?
I thought you did.
I don't think I drafted him. I think I picked him up. Yeah, waivers
Oh,
for $0 September 3rd.
a good eye.
Great eye. He was
Just
drafted by 2 straight years. The freaking Delarat drafted him.
the Delarat.
Yeah, Jay Della drafted him. He dropped him to waivers September 1st, which would have been what game? Let's see. September 1st. Was that even like before the season started?
Might have been. Yeah, it was before it. So I was like after the draft.
Yeah, I picked him up before the first game of the year, and I never let him go.
Yeah.
I picked him up simply because I had Hubbard. And
Yeah.
I
So you
wanted the
wanted the
handcuff.
handcuff.
I wanted the handcuff. I got double handcuffs right now. I'm praying for. I mean, obviously, I'm not praying for this, but if Tony Pollard's ankle just shatters into a million pieces, I ain't gonna be the most mad guy in the world because Spears is going right in and
Okay.
he's averaging 15 a game,
Sure.
and we are right as rain.
Sure. There was a part of me during the draft that thought I should get Rashad White, but I did that last year. And it was
Yeah,
painful.
it's like you gonna go back to the well.
But I didn't know that my guy was going to play peekaboo for the
sure.
next 7 weeks. Like, that wasn't on my bulletin board. You know,
Well,
like, I
right
thought if he
now,
was hurt, he's hurt.
I cashed fucking 107 on Tyrone Tracy. He's getting out snapped by Singletary, so it ain't looking all sunshine and rainbows over here. But
Hey, man, at least you got a winning record. We almost had it, and then we got fucking hosed because Lamar told me to go fuck myself, which was great. Very Christian of him.
I'm just concerned. Like, did Tyrone Tracy sleep with Jackson Dart's
Maybe, yeah.
multiple mistresses? Like, I don't know what's going on here.
There's a chance. I mean, if he's got multiple, how does Tyron Tracy know? You know what I mean? Like, maybe it was like the
Because like,
sleeper agent.
why can't we get this guy the Rock?
Yeah,
Please.
is there? Well, I think it was Singletary made that incredible catch on the sidelines, and they're like, "Wait, he's kind of."
They're like, yeah, this guy's got the hot hand today.
Yeah,
Some bullshit.
or maybe they're doing it to spite you. They're like, "A guy spent $107. Fuck it, like we're not."
They probably would have. They would have
getting
went and
the Rock.
checked.
It's kind of the same way I feel about Wild Bill. I'm like, our team is shit right now, and we only throw the ball to Rodriguez Jr.
Terry
So,
McLaurin doesn't even play. So,
but like, the guy was good because you threw him like screen passes and like flat routes so he could kind of get upfield and make something happen, and then you run the football. And it just seems like Dan Quinn said, "Fuck it, like I'm just gonna hand it to this guy like he's Derrick Henry in between the tackles, and if he doesn't get more than 3 yards of carry, I'm not giving him the rock." It's egregious. Let's just put it that way. The guy's not that big. Let's just, it's like New Orleans when they first got Reggie Bush and they're running him up the middle, and they're like, "This guy's shit."
yeah.
Well, throw him the ball outside, let him run outside, kind of good things happen.
Let him do what he does well.
You got to think. Enough about my fantasy woes. we'll scroll on down to the Colts Steelers, who faced the Steel Curtain for the first time. Is this territory after this game? Are we in the spot for Danny Dimes turning into a pumpkin? Because he has every
I
single time
certainly think so.
right before Christmas. Right after that Halloween, everyone gets rid of their pumpkins
I
and
think
he
it's
just
perfect
kind of turns
timing.
into one. I think so too. I saw he was playing this year and I'm like, I'm not really buying it. Like,
Yeah.
you could fake it till you make it. I mean, if guys are wide open and if Jonathan Taylor's almost got 1,000 rushing yards, yeah, I'm sure play action gets you a lot of wide open people. It just something didn't smell right. You know what I mean? Like I'm looking at it and yeah, okay, like if you look at their schedule, they really haven't played that much good competition. They played the Dolphins, they played the Broncos, a good team, one off
Yep.
leverage, which was great.
Yeah,
Titans
fantastic.
lost to the Rams. Rams are a good ball club, so I'll say the Broncos, Rams are good. Raiders, yeah, we see what's going on there. Cardinals, they had midget in at that point. Chargers
That Chargers
was
good. Yeah, it's a decent win.
all healthy.
Yeah, I think he was.
Okay, so we'll
Or
give that a. Did he get hurt
third
in that
game.
game? Might have
No.
got hurt during that game. So we'll give it that. So I'm seeing three good teams that they've played up to, I guess, the Steelers, and we didn't know what to expect about them. So
Yep.
they've played three good teams in about 10 weeks.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they're on pumpkin watch in my eyes.
Okay. That's fair. They got a tough
They
slate coming. They're doing Chiefs,
yeah.
Obviously you got Texans, Jags, Seahawks, Niners. I mean, they got some
They got some tests.
team. Yeah, they're gonna have to figure it out.
Yeah, and I'm thinking too, they spent a lot of capital at the trade deadline
Mm-hmm.
to
Yeah,
bring in
we'll
old
see what
Sauce.
Sauce does. We'll see what that Sauce,
See if that Sauce got
gets
going.
going for him.
Yeah, it could be. I don't know. Sauce had a magical first 2 years in New York, and then you didn't really hear about it, which could be a good thing because that means no one throwing to him. But there wasn't really much to write home about that defense, and I was
Yeah.
touting that fucking defense, and then all of a sudden they just decided to turn into a
Yeah.
pumpkin. So,
That's shit.
I mean, congratulations to him. He went to bed probably 1-8 and woke up 7-2. So
Yeah, feeling good.
it'll be worse. Speaking of worse, they ripped your heart out, the Broncos and the Texans.
Yeah, I mean, I can't. I guess they're shitters. Broncos, I swear they're terrible, but I can't prove it.
I think their offense is terrible until the last 5. I think their offense has Tebow syndrome, where they're
Yeah,
shit
there's
until
something
the
about
last
them
5
where
minutes.
I just don't buy anything that they do, but they are one of the few teams that are freaking holding it over.
That defense is just so good.
They can keep holding it over the Eagles that they beat them, so it's just fantastic.
Yeah. Wish the Rams were in that situation, but we can't kick a field goal. Save our life. Speaking of which, I saw that we got a kicker. I think they named him the Thicker or some shit from
Okay,
used to be a Missouri kicker from the UXFL, whatever they call it.
sure.
So Cardi, I hate to say it, the block party's over for my boy Cardi, but
Yeah,
I
I
was
think it may
watching
be
it this
over.
weekend. He might have the slowest windup I've ever fucking seen. Son, we need you to get vertical on that football. Like, it's got to
Please.
get out, okay? Because Kevin Dotson can only block for so long, okay? He's done a long drive with the offense. We're trying to get him to block. Like, he's trying to die slowly. And if you're just slow putting it, if you're walking up like you're lining up your putt, that's just too long for me.
Chillily.
Now, am I worried that we're going to put the big fat stooge in and he's going to get absolutely trucked? Possibly.
Yeah, potentially.
But you got to have some competition to see something change.
Sure.
So if the Rams can figure out how to kick a field goal, we might be on something.
Might be all right.
Might be all
Might
right.
not be too bad.
But if we can't, oh my God, fuck it, kicker doesn't exist, gentlemen.
Fuck.
Speaking of fuck, Chiefs Bills, we thought there was going to be some magic, which not today.
Yeah, nothing in the world. Yeah. So Bills pretty much beat shit out of them.
Yeah.
Good for you, lads. Hey, they always win the.
They win the
Feeling
regular
good
season.
about that regular season roll right there.
We know as soon as it hits the playoffs, it's going to be 28-24 Chiefs. It just somehow is every single time. And I thought they choked too when they kicked the field goal and it doinked. I was like, oh, this is where the magic happens.
Yeah, here we go.
Scores and he goes for 2 and he beats you 29-28 at home and then you're crying about it. It's a problem.
Yeah, then you're pissed.
Yeah. I don't really know if I like this receiving core for the Chiefs. Like, there's too much speed and not enough possession receivers. Like I thought they were going to be in the market for Jacoby Myers because they needed a guy to just fill for Juju's spot, where just somebody to run that quick little hitch route and just catch the rock. Now I am hoping, since he's on the Jaguars and he's the only receiver with a pulse this week, that maybe he can get at least like 8 or 9 catches.
Sure.
Be nice for me, just to see something go through the bucket here. But could also hope that James Cook has his ankle hurt for this week. That would also
There you
be
have it.
great. If that could
Yeah.
happen, we'd feel very good. Love James Cook, but if he could just for 1 week say, hey, I'm not going, that'd be perfect.
Yeah.
It'd just be exquisite. So yeah, you've seen the disclaimer. We've already told you we're idiots. So I got a breadstick, and you kind of doubled my odds. So we got a deuce. Deuces are not wild in this game, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And breadsticks, they're good at Olive Garden, but they're not really good in your picks.
Sure.
So
Yeah, we didn't do anyone any favors. Just put it that way.
no, and if you tell us that you lost your mortgage, well, then you're a big dumb dipshit, and that's on you.
Correct.
Speaking of big dumb dipshits, I think it's time for us to check out our top 10 and just see what's going on. You want to throw that up there? Let me just. I know my boys, my sweet boys, shit the bed last week, so I know they're going to be at.
Let's see, where we go? What are we going? College?
Let's go with college first. Let's just kind of see what's going on.
Sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And my boys, they fucking. I try. Why is it the teams that I try to tout that just tell me to go fuck myself? Is there a reason?
We didn't have much shakeup.
Yeah.
Oregon jumped in front of Georgia. Just because Georgia is just. I mean, I don't know how they keep getting away with it. They basically actively troll all game, and then everyone
Somehow
chokes
win
at the end. They just like see Georgia like, nah, we'll let them win.
Yeah.
But everything else, kind of from 8 and up, pretty standard. BYU finally gets their shot at the world. Notre Dame, for me, they now fall off the face of the earth because Miami's fallen off the face of the earth. You go down to the depths with them.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you go.
They're going down there. You take them until they really fall into hell of like 4 losses. Then it's like, all right, whatever. Like, we'll keep you in there. But hey, you guys got the same amount of losses, and they beat your ass. Sorry, you're done. You're fucked.
Yeah.
Which is why Texas is one spot ahead of Oklahoma. There you go. You heard it here first.
It's interesting. I mean, if you'd have told me after week 2 or after they lost to Florida that we would have Texas back in the top 10, I would have said you're fucking crazy. But Arch is kind of developing. He's making some plays. I'm not saying he's doing the best. It would be okay if it wasn't like, hey, this is the best quarterback we've been promised ever.
Yeah. I think it's good because they have a couple good wins. And they lost to Florida, but their other loss is looking like one of the greatest losses ever because they were one touchdown at Ohio State. And Ohio State has been putting fucking belt to ass on everybody all year. So it's starting to look better and better.
Yeah, I don't really understand. I was hearing people say, like, I don't know if Ohio State's earned number 1. I'm like, have you watched them? They actually had a stat where they didn't give up a touchdown for like 4 weeks.
Yeah, those guys are freaks.
That's impressive. I'm happy if my team doesn't give up a touchdown in like 4 plays.
For real.
So, we're talking almost 16 quarters of football. That's 15 minutes times 16. I mean, shit, that's a lot of math. Just a long time on the field to not hit pay dirt. I kind of hope that the Big Ten championship is Ohio State, Indiana, because I think like it would be really just a great matchup.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing if I could get Texas A&M. I don't want fucking Bama. I don't want Bama in the national championship. I swear to God, they're frauds. But South Carolina can't finish. They had them. They were on fraud watch. They fucking. Don't forget this team lost to bullshit Florida State. Okay, don't you ever forget it.
They did.
So I don't want people forgetting it.
They're safe for now.
God damn it! They just keep skating by, and I know that sounds weird because it's like, well, they beat Georgia. They did this. Well, I understand that, but fuck it. I mean,
you're not buying it.
I'm buying it. I'm just not buying it. Tennessee, you win by 3. That's Georgia. Shit, I hit the wrong schedule. My apologies. For Bama, you win by 3 against Georgia. You win by 3 against Missouri.
Yep.
You win by 7 against South Carolina.
They just been grinding it out. But I mean, there's something to say for that. Winning all the games, you got to win them. Got to win them. Their close games are realistically the road games, which is fair. At least when they're at home, against Vandy and Tennessee, it's
Yeah, take care of
It's
business.
fairly comfortable. So we'll
Yeah.
see with LSU and Oklahoma going to be here at home how that looks. And even though Auburn, fired their head coach end of the year, that defense plays some ball. Those
Hey,
Auburn
Eastern
Tigers.
Illinois, that's a good ball club. Great
Yeah,
ball club. Got to keep your eye on them.
yeah, they're 3-6.
I'm
Three,
telling you, this
three and
Alabama
six,
team's
lost their
shit.
last 4. Tough.
Well, they played some tough opponents too.
Yeah,
They're just a gritty
Charleston
ball club.
Southern
Sure, that's a great ball club. They
lost
had
by
some
1.
actually had some people from Laverne transfer over there, so take with that what you will.
It doesn't leave me much hope, especially when they lost to this guy. This is Charlton Southern's quarterback.
Yeah, what are we working with?
Yeah, look at this
Oh
guy.
my God, what a unit!
Yeah,
Holy shit,
so that's
Zoltan Osborne.
that's who they're losing to. So yeah, it's gonna be real tough for Bama.
Yeah, they're gonna have their hands full.
Totally.
That kind of just pissed me off, to be honest. That they're second to last game of the season against that son of a bitch. I mean, that
I
just.
know.
I understand the schools need money, but come on, man.
Yeah,
At
what are
least
we
make
doing?
it understandable. At least fly out California, or fly out Navy. Well, don't beat the piss out of our armed forces. That's pretty messed up. Fly out Syracuse. Fuck it. Give me a D1 brand, please.
Something.
All right. Well, we're pissed off enough. Let's kind of
Yeah.
keep the train rolling with our top 10 for the
Sure.
NFL. It's interesting. So I actually had a struggle trying to figure out what to do with the top 10. I'll say top 3 or 4, because if those remember from last week, we had the Colts and Packers up top.
Yep.
Packers lose to Carolina,
Yep.
who got fucking mollywopped by the Falcons. So can't really do much with that.
Yep.
Colts get absolutely smoked by the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh Steelers lose to Packers.
Yep.
Are all 3 shit?
That's the thing. So kind of when I looked at these, the Patriots and Colts were tied.
Sure.
And the Bills and Packers were tied.
Okay.
So the way it worked out was I put the Patriots up there. Sure, whatever. Don't matter to me.
Sure.
They lost to the Steelers, right? Earlier in the year, I believe the Patriots did.
I think they did. Yeah.
What was the score of that?
Pull that up for you here.
Okay, so they lost by 7.
Yeah.
Yep. They lost by 7, and obviously
Boat race the Panthers.
Colts by 7. So it was like, okay, whatever. I said, all right, Patriots game a little longer ago, so we'll go Patriots. Sure, whatever.
Yeah, they got the winner.
And then I tried to do the mental gymnastics of with the Bills and Packers of Packers just lost to Panthers. Panthers just got belt to ass by Bills. So there you go. Packers lose that battle. All could be shit. All could be decent. Are the Bills good? I don't know. Because I don't know. Are the Chiefs that good? I don't know. Is it Rams Eagles supremacy? I don't know. Probably. Could the Rams lose? Maybe. I don't know. I feel like everyone from 1 to I think even from 1 to the end of the honorable mentions list, it's like, well, the Chargers could beat the Patriots.
Yeah.
The Broncos could beat the Eagles because they did. The Bucks could beat the Eagles because they almost did. The Seahawks could beat the whoever. Like everyone, the Niners could beat the Rams because they did. It's like I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. It's the week to week the shit just gets even more
messed
up.
Mixy,
like Bills beat the absolute ever loving piss out of the Panthers. Panthers beat the Packers.
Yeah.
Like, all right, cool. You guys all suck. Let's just get to the playoffs.
Should the Panthers have made the honorable mention for that?
Maybe.
Potentially.
Should the Panthers have passed the Packers? I don't even know anymore.
I mean, if we put the Panthers at 5, I think I would cry.
Yeah, it'd be a little too much.
Yeah, I think the list would be full.
Like, should the Steelers be an honorable mention? Maybe.
Perhaps.
I don't know, but they also lost to the Seahawks and the Packers.
Yeah.
Beat the Patriots and the Colts. I don't know. You all suck.
I will say, I do want to say the NFC West right now, we got 3 teams in top 10. So
yeah, not bad.
Pretty good division.
Good program over there.
I think it's the Eagles and Rams versus the world pretty much as far as supremacy on both sides of the football. pretty good news for the Eagles that you guys did not offload AJ Brown.
Yep.
Now, are you going to throw the ball to him? Doesn't mean that's going to happen.
Doesn't mean it's going to happen at all, and he's going to have to suck it up and be a man.
I think Big Dom has been working on the idea that we pitched to him about that library behind AJ Brown filled with a bunch of books. We were talking about, green eggs and ham, and then we were talking about, some Harry Potter books if, it's a long drive or something kind of sitting there. Maybe Horton Hears a Who. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Redfish, Bluefish.
I think all those are valid. I will say, I mean, obviously Eagles could start losing games, and then that becomes an actual issue. You get the books out and all that. But I would like to make it known. I mean, they have probably one of the hardest strength of schedule so far. By the end of the year, it might be number one. The only reason why it probably won't be is because the division has fallen off a cliff. I mean, especially Jaden Daniels being out. So, like, those Commanders games at the end of the year are not going to amount for anything. But other than that, I mean, the out-of-division games they've had to play, Chiefs, Rams, Bucks, Broncos, Packers, Lions, Bears, Chargers, Bills.
It's pretty good.
I mean, it's all those teams. Like, tell me if I'm wrong. Are all those teams not going to make the – I mean, maybe the Bears don't?
I was going to say, are we saying the Bears going to make the playoffs?
I mean, there's a world.
Yeah, they're 5-3.
Right? I mean, would they get in right now? They're 8th. They're the first team out right now. So, obviously, like, not all of them will make it because who would have to come out that the Eagles are playing? I guess the Seahawks. If the Seahawks came out and the Bears went in, that means the Eagles would have played the Bears, the Lions, the Rams, the Packers, and the Bucks.
Yeah.
All playoff teams. And they also would have played the Broncos and the Bills and the Chargers and the Chiefs if the Chiefs get back into it too. So it's like, holy hell.
Yeah, it's the number one schedule. That's
guys had to go through hell. Yeah. So if they go like 13-4, everyone just goes, go eat a Frank. That's what I say.
I like that.
Go eat a Frank.
That's a good one. That's a good one. A Frankie Louvu?
Sure. Fuck that guy. That's piece of
shit. I love hearing everybody talk about these hip drop tackles. I honestly kind of feel bad for the guy because he didn't get a flag for it, but he just like gets a call and they're like, "Hey, not only are we going to fine you $100,000 for that tackle, we're also going to suspend you for 2 games." He's like,
sure.
"Fuck, wasn't even a call on the field."
Like,
I mean,
my bad.
Yeah, how am I supposed to know? Now, granted, he is the son of a bitch that tried to stop the tush push by going full WWE, fly over the top, try to meet him in the hole.
Yeah.
Which was entertaining. I mean, it was 3 straight plays where the ref actually walked up and said, "Hey, if you do that one more time." It was funny because they said did they say they were gonna award the touchdown after they gave him
they said, or they said if this continues, we are allowed to award a score. So I think if they would have done it another time, they would have. But then the Eagles scored, so it didn't matter. I wanted to see what that would have looked like. Just give them 6.
Hockley walks over, and he's got that pissed off look on his. All right, fuck you guys. Okay, touchdown, Eagles.
Yeah, it's over. Sorry.
Just Dan Quinn fucking spikes his hat.
Yeah.
Fuck this.
Just pissed.
Yeah. I hope your Panthers prediction comes true because,
me too.
I think it's been since Cam Newton was the quarterback and they went to the Super Bowl that I was like, Panthers are a decent football team.
Yeah.
I'm sure Luke Combs would be so happy. Oh my God.
Facts.
Like, my team's actually decent.
We're not shit.
Yeah. It is pretty unfortunate that Dowdle he did the 2 pump and he gets flagged for it.
And he's done. He's done for life. Yeah.
I mean, he did his homework. I don't know. I'm not sure what else he's supposed to do. We're doing our homework. We're seeing what the rules are.
Sure.
We're seeing the skits in real time, and the refs are saying no fun league, and that's always good.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, for the no fun league, we're just going to do one more PSA as we come near the end of the show. Just again, if you have seen Bucky Irving,
please let us know.
Again, haven't seen the fella since week 4. All right. Yeah. If you could just remind him, hey, you're part of the Holtzma Beer squad. We're looking forward to having you back. If you could just give us an ETA of when your PTO is going to end and we can see you back in the office, that would be phenomenal. We'd like to say you're a pillar of this organization. We go as you go. And we did kind of make some moves that are built on you kind of coming back and really tailoring this thing
Sure.
forward. So if you could not make me look like a certified jackass, that would, that would be phenomenal. So
Please.
yeah, I think the whole league would like to see it because it'd be entertaining. Like
Yeah.
just from the ashes, hey, we go from 10th and we're boogieing. Like
Yeah.
boom, Lamar comes back, Buggy comes back. Jay
Absolutely.
Jettis takes off, and it's just like okay, like we have some excitement. All right, speaking of excitement, let's see what our picks are this week. I mean, we got a decent slate. We
A
pulled
pretty good slate.
something out of Satan's asshole. Okay, so
We did.
like the slate was not great. I did message you before the show saying, hey, there's a chance we got the shit bowl on both picks here.
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind.
Sure.
But to start off with a banger, Texas Tech, BYU in Lubbock. I mean, you called it that was going to be game day. So that was a good pull.
Yeah. It'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm glad they're not going to an SEC game. Like if they were to go to fucking Bama LSU, it's like, dude, this is just too
It's
much.
like, what are we doing? Yeah, no,
Yeah.
this prime stuff right here. I mean, these tickets are freaking going through the roof too.
Yeah, and
I
I think
think
people are already
cheap.
camping them out.
Oh yeah, cheapest ticket. I'm
407.
seeing it 407. I mean, that's sir.
Some cash right there.
Good luck if you want to be if you want to get a good seat. I mean, you're paying almost $2,000
Goddamn.
to be looking at something worth looking at.
It'll be a spectacle, but you cannot make sure that if you're in the crowd there, you cannot throw the tortillas.
Now that I'm looking, we'll go back to our picks.
Sure.
Georgia at Mississippi State. Got life here?
Do you
Their life?
trust Mississippi State?
No, but will they keep it close? Probably. They always do.
Yeah, well.
I mean, they did. They should have beat Texas. Should have beat
They
Florida.
could do it.
Should beat Tennessee.
Could have. Well, hope they don't.
They won't, but they'll be winning in the third quarter or at half or something.
I can't. No, you know what? I don't care anymore. I'm not.
You're not doing it.
I'm not posing for the fucking Bulls till they give me something to talk about. Okay, I won't do it. I've looked like a jackass for the 3 weeks that I said they're gonna make the upset. I'll still go to my grave saying that they should have beat fucking Georgia. I'd have looked like a genius hopping on here saying I told you so, saw it happen. Who ices their own kicker with a false start?
It's pretty good.
I didn't even know you could do that.
A bold strategy for sure.
Didn't pay off. Yeah, we like this matchup, but I think 10.5 points is just too far.
That's a lot of points. A lot of points. I think Texas Tech wins this thing for sure.
Okay.
But that's a well coached ball club in Provo. No way they're losing by 10 plus.
Yeah, the most points that they've given up this year is 27.
Yeah, I mean it would be impressive for them to lose by more than 10.
Yeah. That's an NIL squad though. I don't know. I kind of like this BYU squad. After they beat Utah, I'm like,
yeah, they got something about them.
Yeah, they like the cut of their jib. Maybe it's their coach. He just Solani Stataki, is that?
Sataki. Yeah.
He's just a mean cuss. He just fucking hates
he gets
everybody.
After it.
And I love it. You know what? Just for the fucking plot, I'll go for BYU because I think it'd be fun to kind of have something happen there. There's a world where Texas Tech just tells me, hey, we got the second coming of Tim Tebow back here, so you sit your ass down and figure it out. I really wish this was a night game. I don't know why it's 9 a.m. I'm not sure.
Man. It's tough.
I got to ask, with all this TV stuff, as a YouTube TV customer, have you filled out any of those websites saying, hey, please bring back my station?
I haven't. I've been complaining just because simple fact that I don't pay for it. So
okay, sure. So not a stakeholder can't.
Yeah. I'm not as worried. Girlfriend's got the plentiful, bountiful package of Hulu with Disney Plus with, so we have not skipped a beat, because I have some of the lads over, obviously, for that Monday night game. It's on ESPN, but we will be just fine. Don't you worry about it.
That'd be an awkward situation. You order
would be awkward.
Food, get the boys around, crack a beer, and it's like,
and then we got no options here. But no, we that's where I watched the college football rankings on Tuesday. Had the old Hulu on, and then sometimes I'll just be scrolling Disney Plus. I'll be like, oh shit, there's a women's quarterfinal soccer match on here. I'm like, sure, let's do it. So we got it dialed in. Hopefully YouTube figures it out. Really, it's Disney. I think it's the mouse's fault.
Well, I have heard that the mouse is being kind of a son of a bitch, and he went from
I think
year to 150. And
I think the mouse is being a piece of shit, and they are holding they're holding Google for extortion, right? That's
Got
what
a
I
gun
think.
to Google's head,
I
essentially.
think they
So,
have a gun to Google's head,
okay.
and they
I
said,
mean,
"Hey, man, I get it that we charge everyone else's, but we know you have cash, so we're going to charge you this."
so you think
And
they're using
and I think,
in the wrong
yeah,
direction?
I think Google's like, dude, just like give us the same rate that you give everyone else. They're like, nah, bro, we know you could pay, so we're going to just hold you for ransom here.
That makes sense.
I don't think it's YouTube TV / Google's fault. I think this is Disney's
Yeah,
fault,
it's
and no fucking
yeah.
shot, no shit. It's always Disney's fault.
Yeah, and I think this really stems from the fact that they're like, "Hey, do you know how much money we lost off these woke reboots? I mean, my fucking god, we got to
Yeah,
make some back here."
yeah,
But I would recommend probably not pissing off an entire fan base with when it comes to sports. Like, you don't want to bite the hand that feeds you, but when you
I
just send
know.
people a note saying, "Hey," when there's no reason for it, it's like, "Hey, we're gonna go from $75 a year to 150." It's like, well,
Yeah,
all right, Mouse, you're getting a little too big for your
yeah,
britches. Okay, like I
kind of going
understand,
crazy.
you got classics. It's a small world. You got the Star Wars franchise. All that's great.
Yeah,
But when you fuck with my ability to watch my Monday night football,
yeah. Now you've crossed the
you got
line.
too far. Damn it.
You have crossed the line.
So we're gonna get the mouse tools together. Okay, get these
Arr.
boys in a room and fucking figure it out. All right. They make enough money as it is. Just give
They
them the
do.
same deal. Like, and you'd rather have a deal that's signed for a long term, so you make the extra money as opposed to just holding it for ransom. I mean, what are we doing? A fucking government shutdown with the mouse?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, 30 days no football. How about that?
Not
Like
right.
in your prime time of your season. I mean, yeah, good luck with your ratings. Not great.
Not great at all.
I mean, you might as well kick yourself in the nuts while you're at it, mouse. I mean, what?
Literally, literally.
Okay, so it's good to hear that we understand. Hey, not a stakeholder here. Not gonna
Yeah,
water bug. Not gonna take sides. Essentially,
won't do it.
I respect it. Speaking of won't do it, Texas A&M, Missouri. We just won't believe in Missouri. It's just they don't have it.
They don't have what it. They don't have what it takes.
I think they have their third string quarterback in right now because their first string I think broke his foot or something like that, and second
Sure.
string I don't remember what happened to him, but second or third strings in there. So I just don't. Their running game's good, but how far can it carry you?
Yeah,
This Texas A&M squad is pretty explosive. Offense going to put up points.
sure.
Defense is going to get just enough stops. Hopefully we don't get hooked here and it's a 6-point game. Hopefully it's a 7-point game and we're feeling good. Speaking of feeling good, that Oregon Iowa game, baby.
Yeah,
Again,
I'm gonna believe.
why is this not a night game?
I know.
What? Who is setting this shit up?
Yeah, well, who's writing the script?
A night game at Kinnick?
Ruining the scripts.
Oh my god.
Bullshit.
You know how flustered Oregon would be? It's just freezing.
It's because they thought that obviously it's CBS versus ABC, but I think everyone thought this LSU Bama game was gonna mean something at 4:30.
Oh,
You
thought it
know,
was the shit.
everyone thought it was gonna be God's gift to Earth, and we could have told you since Vegas last year that it was not going to be. It never was going to be a thing. I promise you guys. We've been saying it for over a year now.
Yeah.
You know, they were never going to be a squad.
We witnessed it with these
I
guys.
watched them lose to Miller Moss. Okay, who obviously talk about a conference that's probably pissed. ACC not feeling good about their rankings after
Yeah.
this first go around. Highest squad we got is 14. Georgia Tech loses once. They're fucking get them
Yeah.
out.
Fuck out of here, buddy.
Send them to hell. It's been nice knowing
Yeah.
you guys.
Gotta
Now,
hate the
have they
king.
beaten anybody this year? No, they haven't. So it is fair. But they got it all in front of them. They
Yeah,
got that
they
big
win
bad
now.
monster. They got that big bad monster at the end of the year. That can really, man. Georgia Tech beats Georgia. That will shake.
What would they do?
As a USC fan, that's probably one out at that point. Kind of need it. Gonna
But
need
even
that.
if let's say they even lose to Georgia, but they win the ACC, they're in by default.
That is also correct. Yes.
Just because your conference is shit doesn't mean you don't get the
They're
automatic
getting
bid.
one. They are getting one. Confirmed getting one.
Look, I could have told you at the beginning of the year I thought the ACC was shit. I said I don't buy Miami because I know what Carson Beck is about.
Yeah.
I liked the Georgia Tech team, and I thought under the leadership of Coach Skinny Bastard,
Sure.
Clemson is a national championship contender. Now, my track record proves for itself. We won the national championship first year in, so I had the same boys,
Yep.
got a better result out of them. So you take that information what you will. But yeah, Clemson fell off a fucking cliff.
They did.
They lost to Duke this weekend, and I was like, good God, boys,
What are we
it'd
doing
be
here?
Duke. I remember when I was here and Duke was final too. Oh,
Yeah,
Duke might be the shit.
it might be the guys. No,
I don't think Duke's been the shit since Zion was there.
it never will be.
No, the moment that I hear Duke is supposed to be final in football, it's like that's a good joke.
Yeah, no thank you.
Hopefully Iowa can pull it off and it's not a joke. I just think Iowa will keep it close. I don't think they would lose by more than 3. But if Gornowski can just get hot,
Yeah,
and they run that play action just enough,
will they have a chance?
I think they're gonna rattle more a little bit. Like I think that pocket's not gonna be as
Yeah.
nice, secure.
I could see it. I could see this being a weird game,
Yeah.
and Oregon's got to find a way to score.
Yeah. Last drive, down
Yeah,
by 6.
down by whatever, down by 2, down by 4, or probably
Sure.
down by 4, and they're like, we
Gotta score a
need a
W.
drive for our season
Yeah. They'll probably figure it
defining
out.
drive. Yeah, they probably will.
But I would
I
cover
will
it
try.
this
Or it's like
half.
they got the score with like 4 minutes left, and they're up by 4, and now it's like, can Iowa score a touchdown? And it's like,
Oh my!
they cannot.
Iowa's got to go 90 yards with 2 timeouts
Yeah,
and 2:30 left, and we're
and
just
it's
like
like there's a
Gordowski
chance
doesn't
in the
have it.
world. Yeah, he
I
is.
don't know. I will tell you this right now. I do not think Iowa will complete a deep ball. I don't think they have enough speed to get by the DBs. So
Yeah,
they're going to
I
have to
agree.
play like the Rams before Puka Nakua
Yeah,
with Cooper Cup, where it's like we're kind of dotting you up in between the hashes here. Like we're going to hit 8 yards and then 6 yards
slowly.
and 7 yards, and we're just going to kind of nickel and dime you down the field. But it's possible.
It is. Certainly is.
Oregon's not known for having a field goal kicker either. So if it
I
comes
know.
down to a field goal, you got a chance.
Good whiff.
Could be. Maldonado, the ghost of Maldonado is always part of that Oregon
It's
squad.
always hanging out.
Yeah. Dan Lanning, he can try every single thing. He can do as much sage as he'd like. You can't get rid of that.
Can't.
That's in the uniforms. No matter what you put on. Whenever your kicker puts on his uniform and he goes to kick a game winner, Maldonado, the ghost of him, just takes over and it's like,
Sure.
oh no. He's got 2 left feet. Oh shit. Did Maldonado ever win a game winner, like kick a game winner and make it?
I don't remember one.
I can't either, and it was one of the most stacked Oregon squads I've ever
I know.
seen. And it was like if they could just trade for a kicker,
It might be final.
like imagine those Oregon squads like Brandon Aubrey.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they'd never lose.
Never.
Speaking of never lose, I'm supporting the troops on this one. I think 25.5 is just goddamn too many points. 25.5.
Troops are dead.
Oh Jesus.
Troops died. Troops died in Texas.
Oh.
They tried.
No.
Battle of Texas. Lads died. You know why I know that it is the spread is possible? 'Cause I'm pretty sure they lost by this last year.
Oh no.
They
Oh,
did.
no.
It was 51-14 last
Oh
time.
no.
And we believed, and Navy had no losses, and it was like, can they do it? And they closed at, I remember looking at it. Line was it was plus 13.5. And the lads got 50 put on
So
them.
I hate to do this because I hate Notre Dame, but I think I'm gonna have to.
You might have to. I'm telling you, you might have to. They forced 6 turnovers.
Oh my god!
Like Jeremiah Love might run for 1,000 yards.
So we might want to hit a parlay with the over on.
I think
yards anytime touchdown,
something.
maybe. Okay.
I just think it's a bad spot.
So I'm gonna have to swap the graphic before we post it and put a little notice. Hey,
Hey, I'm doing full swap here. Yeah, I just think.
Okay. I appreciate this info because I was really wanting to believe.
I know. I honestly do too. I want Notre Dame to lose again so that loss spot with USC kind of, you don't have to keep them ranked ahead, and Bob's your uncle. But I'm not seeing it. Maybe Pitt might be able to do something.
Yeah,
but
I'm
you gotta
looking.
Gotta hope for Pitt to do it pretty much.
Yeah. Navy threw the ball last week, 8 for 14 for 80 yards and 2 interceptions. Are we running the ball well? Like I'm assuming we're still running triple option, right? That's what we're doing.
I believe so.
They had 112 rushing yards from one guy. They ran the ball. Or I'm so glad that ESPN decides to make these cute little graphics to where I can't read what the fuck is going on anymore. Oh my god, I don't know how many rushing yards. Full team stats. Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh my god, full box score. They ran the ball for 311 yards.
Sure.
Okay. Okay, but only 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Oh yeah, QBR 23.1. Yeah, I'm gonna have to jump over and follow
Come to
with
the right
touchdown.
side.
Yeah, unfortunately, I hate them. I wouldn't mind losing it, but god damn it. All right, well that burst my bubble, but it's a good thing. And then this was to avoid the shit bowl. We had
Sure.
San Diego State taking their talents across to Hawaii. Um, we're both thinking the Rainbow Warriors kind of a trap game, huh?
Yeah. Good luck going to that island.
What do they do on that island?
Hey, we'll never know.
Yeah,
Okay,
good
we'll
point.
never know. They're not releasing that. But I think
That's a good point.
Hawaii might have enough here. Lost kind of a heartbreaker at San Jose State.
Okay,
Can't lose to San Diego State. You know.
that hardens the boys a little bit, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
I like it, and I think
I
Hawaii
got
still has
nothing else
everything in front of
besides
them,
that.
right? Yeah, they're in the fight for the
I
conference.
think they
Yeah, if they beat the big dogs,
well,
they could be.
they lost to Fresno State, so they would need Fresno State to lose again.
Yeah.
And they would need San Diego State to lose again or Boise State to lose, which San Diego State and Boise State play each other. So it's
Someone's gonna lose.
possible. Yeah, they just need Fresno State to drop a game, and they're playing Wyoming. I don't know. We'll see.
Sure.
But all you can do is win your games. You know,
Yeah.
that's all you can do.
Then you got to hope that the rest takes care of itself.
Correct.
Just trying to look through here. I don't know. You were watching the college football playoff rankings for the first time, and I was wondering why Memphis is over North Texas because they're 8-1,
Mm-hmm.
and they beat an undefeated Navy team, which I guess doesn't weigh as much. But their only loss is to South Florida, who was 24th at the time.
Yeah.
But I understand Memphis won that game as well, but they don't play each other, so they'll probably play tic tac toe until they'll meet
Basically,
in the championship.
yeah. What's it going to be? Winner goes to the college football playoff, probably in that conference.
Yeah, winner gets the right to get their ass beat by Georgia.
Correct.
Kind of way that goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking at the bracket, I don't think there's very many upsets that I could see from the bracket. Like, I wouldn't be looking and be like, well, I think I think a 12 seed might have it. Like, no, there's a
I'm
reason
not
why
sure.
these top
Maybe it
tier programs.
depends. It could be depends on like who wins. If it ends up being like a Virginia versus Texas Tech or something like that, like maybe is
fun.
that an angle?
What's the
Or,
angle?
but I don't know.
Like, I'm telling you right now, if it's Virginia Ole Miss, I'm picking Ole Miss. Like, I don't know a player from Virginia. I haven't known a player from Virginia since Perkins was their quarterback.
Yeah.
Rams legend.
Facts.
So that should tell you it's been a while. But I like it. We're running with the hey, good luck. You're partying over on the island, have a good time, go swimming.
Sure. Do your thing.
Yeah, absolutely. You just get your ass kicked. Boy, let's just put the disclaimer up again, just so
Yeah,
you
don't do it.
have
Don't follow. Tail us if you need to.
Actually, yeah, I would probably curb our bets. If we're picking something, probably take the other way. Probably gonna come true. I do want to preface, okay, I'm not picking Frisco to win the game. I just think that it's closer than 4.5. 4.5 to me seems like a trap. I think the Rams win it by a field goal, which would be poetic because we need our field goal unit to kind of fucking pick it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, do I expect us to have 2 turnovers just caused by ourselves? Just dropping the football or doing something stupid like that? I really don't.
Okay.
But if there's anything that I've learned over this matchup for years, George Kittle is going to have a day against the Rams.
Okay.
That is just his MO.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Now, is McCaffrey going to go for a ride too? I'm really worried with the amount of carries that McCaffrey has in touches. Like,
yeah,
how much tread are on these tires?
Fair.
Realistically.
Fair question.
I saw some theories that they might be sacrificing some players at the Niners for his health, and it does come out like every week. They're like, "Oh, so and so is on the IR," and they're like, "I didn't even know they were playing."
Yeah.
So maybe maybe they found something that transfusion, the thing from Call of Duty that Rick
Sure.
Toffin developed to kind of change the bloodstream a little bit. I don't know. Um, I just 4.5 for this in conference game going up to Frisco. Last year, I think what was it, a 3-point game? It was like one of the most boring Thursday night
Yeah.
games of all time.
I'm believing in win by touchdown. That's what I'm believing in.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand by it.
Hey, I would love for you to be right and me to lose this one because that allows me to kind of relax watching the
Yeah.
game. I don't usually get to relax watching the Rams play the Niners, and I don't know why. Everything on paper says that the Rams should kick the shit out of them, and then it's just like, well,
Then it's a dogfight.
yeah, somehow they get Fred Jr. Part 2. How does that work? If Fred Warner Jr., he's just running all over the field. We're like, who the fuck is that guy?
Yeah.
Where did
How do
he
you
just?
get here?
Yeah, how did he? Okay, well, so it's a good way to start it. Tampa Bay, New England, in Tampa Bay. We're kind of saying, hey, this is one Tampa they need coming off the bye. I'd like to say Bucky Irving, maybe runs the rock a little bit, but doesn't make me look like a jackass.
Sure.
He's been out for 6 weeks, so you know.
If he can play and do anything, I like him. I like him here. Like the Bucks. I think they're just better. I think they're more talented. I think eventually
so
this
too.
Patriots thing kind of
It's got to tail off a little
it's
bit.
got to tail off slightly. I think they lose to a good team here and there. Bucks being
Yeah.
that. So
That's the NFL.
close game, kick field goal, GG's.
Yeah, call it a day. Baker shakes your hand, said, "Hey,
Yeah.
Baker, touchdown maker." Perfect. Moving over, we're gonna kind of zigzag over to the far left here. We got the Chargers taking on Pittsburgh.
Yep.
Um, I went with Pittsburgh because of no Joe Alt and the way that I saw the pass rush going against the Colts, who have a better O line in my opinion.
Sure.
If the Chargers don't have Joe Alt, I don't even think it's really debatable that the Colts have a better O line at that point.
Yeah.
So I just think either Smith or Teej they're going to have kind of a party, and it's going to be
Yeah.
Herbert running for his life.
Sure.
But they could do what they did against Green Bay and just let him throw 3 flags up, and Quentin Johnson just catches 5 deep shots for like 250 yards, and look like a
Could be.
jackass. Which possibly.
Yeah, I think Steelers are getting a little it's a letdown game spot.
Okay.
You beat the Colts, feeling good about yourself. Got to go into LA Sunday night. That place is buzzing, and you just don't quite have the juice. That's what that's kind of that's my angle. I think Chargers kind of pull away a little bit. I am concerned O-line injuries for the Chargers. Not even the hook, just O-line injuries.
Yeah.
Like if Herbert kind of just because that's what they were getting after Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
So that is my minor concern there.
Yeah, because you do have Joe Alt on the IR, and then you have
Joe
Bobby Hart questionable with a groin injury.
And they traded for Trevor Penning from the Saints, but is he going to be really ready?
Yeah.
To let it rip to go against TJ?
Yeah, you got Tony Jefferson questionable with a hamstring. Definitely don't want to rush that. And then you got Tarheeb Still, their corner, who's questionable with an MCL.
Yeah.
And their defensive tackle, Deshaun Hand, who I do remember was doing pretty good, is on IR. Oh, full injury report. Who else is there? Oh, Jesus. It took me to the entire NFL.
Oh, nice.
I just wanted to know if Derwin James is on there, because I know he was kind of banged up for a bit. Almost there. Saw Anthony Richardson on the IR. That's good. Okay. Tony Jefferson, Joe Altaib. Okay, Ricky. Will Disley's questionable. Kai Becton, questionable. He's been questionable for a very long time. Hassan Haskins is on the IR. That sucks.
Yeah, so them boys is hurting, but
Rashawn Slater's still out. Yeah, their tackles are going to be in a world of hurt.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
When the hell did Tutu Atwell go on the IR? I don't remember that.
My bad, Tutu.
Yeah, fuck. He was doing pretty good. My bad, brother.
Been nice knowing you, buddy.
That Killer Witherspoon would love to have that guy back, please. Okay, well, I'm yapping a little bit. I I wouldn't mind seeing a little letdown game. I just think that the defense is just going to kind of keep things moving. I think the Pittsburgh Steelers offense might be the most boring thing I've ever watched.
Yeah.
Um, I would love that to change, but it doesn't seem like it's going to. So if they can keep winning some football games like that, so be it.
Yep.
You also need this game because you need the Ravens to catch up. So you're kind of hoping for a troll fest of we're shit in the bed.
I'm looking for that. And then obviously, if you go to the right, then you're like, okay, well, why'd you pick the Ravens? I think I don't know. It's just I still think there's trolls
Sure.
left. No, um I think the Ravens win
Right.
still. But I like a little Minnesota cover here at home because the Ravens still don't quite know how to do much. Lamar, is the hamstring good? Is it not? Minnesota's going to send some blitzes. Could cause him a
Yeah.
little bit of an issue, and like he hasn't played in a while, so the processing of like getting your hot reads and all these things, it could mean for a little. I expect a weird game here where I could see it going down to the wire. I
Okay.
still like the Ravens to win with a last field goal or something like that, but
Sure.
you know we shall see.
I like it. Honestly, I think so. I'm kind of on the opposite side. I think this is the moment where Lamar just kind of takes off. Like
Okay.
I don't think it was a fluke against Miami because I was thinking about it. I was like, is it just their Miami defense that made him look really good?
Hmm.
To a degree, I don't think he'll scramble as much, but I think he'll be more purposeful with his scrambles. Like I think he'll save his legs for when he's in the red zone, and then he'll kind of pull a read option. I think they're going to ride Derrick Henry a little bit more this week. Pause and make sure that the big fella is kind of carrying the workload here. I'm expecting a heavy dose of play action. Get the ball out quick to Flowers. Try
Hmm.
to make sure some screens are set up. Just try to keep, like you said, that pass rush guessing, and try to make Flores kind of like reset. Be like, okay, they're getting the ball out quick. We got to get some coverage going because we can't get to the quarterback.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I wouldn't mind Lamar kind of taking off and showing me this week that he really
Yeah.
cares.
Be that
Really does.
guy.
Yeah, show me that you really want to win, because you kind of fucked me over out of a win 2 weeks
Sure
ago.
did.
So
Sure
I
did.
appreciate you to show a little heart here. Heart of a champion, perhaps. I don't know. And then to finish off the night, you're talking about having the lads, might have to
Yeah.
take a jaunt over to the old casa.
Yeah. Absolutely. I just man, coming off a Panthers loss, I mean they're getting 2.5. I get that it's at home Monday
That's my
night,
pick.
but they just lost. Not looking great. Eagles off a bye, so they've been prepping for this game. Like I just found it. I just think the Eagles win.
Yeah,
Like
and
I don't
I
know.
think
Like
everyone.
if this was minus 3.5 Eagles, I'd be like, all right, I could see it being close, maybe a field goal game. But you're giving me points.
Yeah.
I just think they win outright. So there we go.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm looking at it here. I don't know if they're really taking into account the fact that like the Eagles traded for a pass rusher before the deadline. So like they
Hmm.
have someone off the edge who's pretty good. He's tall and lanky, which really makes throwing lanes outside pretty tough. Um, I mean, looking at your O line, Cam Jurgens is the only one that I'm seeing on the injury report. He's not on the IR. He's got a questionable with the knee.
Yeah, everybody should be okay.
Yeah, and I think
And,
this is
and we're
kind of
getting
where
and we're getting bodies back. Nolan Smith back from injury. Brandon Graham's going to play his first game back from coming out of retirement.
that is so
Jalen
crazy.
Jalen Phillips first game back now traded. New edge rusher. So I mean
Yeah.
everyone's coming back. You get you get Jair Alexander. We'll see what that is, but other corner, Jacorian Bennett is back from injury. Michael Carter, now backup nickel, is there. Like everyone, this is like it was the perfect time for a trade deadline plus bye week.
Yeah, the perfect mesh.
Everybody's in. Everyone can mesh. Now we go on the run.
Yeah, and
Eagles walk into Lambeau and win. Jordan Love throws 2 picks.
I do think it's important because everyone was talking about. I don't know if the Eagles can pass the football when Hurts has 15 touchdowns, 1 interception, and almost 2,000 yards. Just important for those who are. I understand. Look, I've been watching the Eagles, and I'm like, this offense is dog shit. Like it's really annoying to watch, but
Yep.
I mean, hey, when they throw the football, it's pretty purposeful.
Yep. They
It's
make it happen.
It's just not exciting. But hey, you know what? They don't pay him to be excited. Well, maybe they do. I don't know. I mean, Smitty's doing his thing. You got to think Tucker Kraft. As Dobbs said, he's in a better place now, so that's good to hear. Should we really question if Dobbs has CTE?
Might need to.
Because when he's sitting there saying, our tight end's in a better place now, it's like,
yeah,
he's just in the training room down the road. Like
not a good look.
He's not dead, but maybe his spirit right now is a little lower, so he's saying he's in a better place. Perhaps. I mean, this will be a great game to watch.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be it's always good to see two good teams go at it. I think Jordan Love gets exposed. I think it's going to be a similar experience like when we watched the playoff game last year for the Eagles versus Packers. It's like, okay, this is cute, and then the Eagles kind of take off.
Over.
Pass rush gets going because they're up by 7, and then bingo bango. Yeah, Bob's your uncle, and he's they're in your lap.
Gonna be a chilly one too, 30 degrees.
Ooh.
That should be good.
Notice that Saquon is questionable, but you got that dog behind him, that Tank.
I know that Tank looks good.
Tank can move.
I'm mad at that Tank.
Remember back in I think it was about 3 weeks ago, we had heard Saquon Barkley was available in our league for 2 first-round picks, a 2nd-round pick, and I think a 3rd the next year.
Yeah, I know.
The fuck was it? I mean,
who's throwing those out there?
Jesus.
What are we talking about?
The trade was approached to me. It was like, hey, do you want Saquon? I'm like, potentially. Okay, here's what it's going to cost. I'm like, why are you telling me what? Like,
yeah,
I don't.
I'm okay.
No, thank you. I don't know. I got enough issues with Bucky Irving. You think I want to have a fucking other running back kind of playing peekaboo? Not what I need in my life.
No, thank you.
But when do I get what I need? All right, I think we've covered some pretty good stuff. Again, we'll just throw the disclaimer up there just one more time, just for those who are tuning in a little late.
Keep them comfortable.
They're certified dumbasses. Don't try it at home. Don't trail the bets for love of Hulch. Don't put your rent money on the parlays. We're stooges, not prophets. So I want to hear from anybody. Hey, I followed your bets. I lost $300. That's your fault. Okay.
It is.
That's not my fault.
No one asked you to do that.
No. We got the fucking Panthers winning the division. You think we're making sound decisions over here?
Yeah, no.
I mean, that should fucking tell you everything you need to know.
Literally.
I think there's only one way. Well, there's 2 ways to finish it. We'll do another little, hey, just reminder, if you see him,
go that way.
Just let him know he's loved and that we need him back, okay?
Need him back, something vicious.
Just sweet boy, okay? So if you see him, he might be a little startled, might be a little scared. It's okay. Please, Bucky. Please.
Need you, Bucky.
Bucky, we could do one of the greatest turnarounds we've ever seen in fantasy football.
Need you, Bucky. What?
And then there's only one way to really finish the program, and that's just to, hey, rest up in Valhalla, brother.
But not, hey,
we got
been an absolute honor and a pleasure.
I hope you're back next year, but like we said, you're probably going to end up on some other squad.
Probably going to hit that portal. Yeah, probably going to be right back in that portal.
Sure.
The portal takes all.
Yeah, and
portal takes all.
You know what? We're winning, so I'm not going to critique the shirts that are made this year for the coaching staff, but I just want to know who decided to put Grandma's quilt on one half.
Yeah, whoa. Who's doing the patchwork here?
What was so wrong with just an all black long sleeve with the logo? I mean, it just didn't. Yeah. We couldn't just say we're going to a funeral.
Couldn't do it.
Fair
Correct.
Enough. All right. Is there anything else we need to tell the people besides rest in peace, big fella?
I don't think so.
All right.
I think hey, an honor and a pleasure.
Yeah. And if you do win, let us know, and we'll take credit for that. That'd be great.
Absolutely, yeah.
But if you lose,
yeah, you got it from us.
Yeah, but if you lose, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay?
Don't come over here with that.
Got a disclaimer. So, all right, folks. Good luck on your bets. Hopefully, ESPN figures it out. Hopefully, the Mouska tools get to work, and we will see you next week, folks. Thank you. Cheers. Thanks for watching the video. We appreciate you hanging out with us and joining our Stoogie adventure. If you like a lot more brain-numbing and dumb Stoogie content, make sure to click the social descriptions down below.
We might be posted on there. We might not. But the only way for you to find out is by clicking on those links below. So we hope to see you there.
And make sure to click the subscribe button and that bell.
Subscribe.
Do it right now.